Yes, sir.
Scarborough and Creep.
You're now listening to the Extra Gravy Show, you bastards.
We are back.
Not how.
We are back.
Hi.
Another day, another classic.
Was, very aggressive.
Very aggressive this week. I'm Marlon.
I'm Norm.
I'm Alicia.
Duke.
Yeah.
I know.
I forgot his mic is plugged into something
I
different.
feel like the kid who's like giving the controller, it's not plugged in. I'm playing too, guys.
We gonna have to listen. I'm gonna have to pull one headphone off.
exactly.
One part of the headphone off so I can hear you.
Crazy.
But this is how we gonna have to do it for now until we figure out this new setup. We're not used to having, fourth person is usually just the guest.
Yeah,
We'll figure it out though.
Starting five.
Starting five. The Fab Five right here.
We got a guest, a special guest.
Scarborough man legend.
One of the best comedians in Canada. This guy has been a homie. He's been supportive throughout my entire comedy stint.
Hey.
And yeah, man, we've done tons of shows together. We've done it in other cities. He's been to London, England, and sold out. He's been all over the country and sold out. Man, make some noise for Hassan Phils.
Hassan Phils.
Make some noise for my dog, man.
He's my tennis partner.
And Alicia's tennis partner.
Yes, that's right.
Oh,
Wait,
we forgot about that, man. Oh, that shit was inspiring, man.
That was sick.
That shit was great, man. That was a good little moment for you guys. What was that for again?
Guru.
Guru. Yeah. Well, Kayla Gray.
Kayla.
Yes. How you been, man?
I've been good, man. How you guys doing?
Good, man.
He's like comic, man. He's like, I'm good, man. He's going through it, man. It's good.
I'm good, brother.
I haven't slept in 3 weeks, but I'm good.
Single tear drops out of my eye. I'm very delirious right now, honestly. That's one of those tired where like, am I doing what I think I'm doing? I don't know.
That's why it trips me out that you could still burn and then talk and still be fluid despite being rest. Like you have no rest.
Yeah.
Wednesdays must be your worst day.
The Tuesday-Wednesday flip is a lot. Her on Wednesday mornings, she's over it.
I am.
Wednesday morning,
I'm like,
she's
I wanna go
over
home.
it.
Can I go
Over
home,
it. Monday, Tuesday, she comes in, hey, what's up? Yo. Wednesday? Hey.
Don't talk to me.
Hump day.
Hi, guys.
I'm just here so I don't get fined. You know what I mean?
Ain't no booping going on Valentine's Day with y'all.
None.
Straight to bed.
None. Not a
Yo,
piece.
yesterday I literally went home, fell asleep at like 10:30. I did not wake up until 4. I just slept the whole freaking day.
Must be nice.
And that's because the Sunday night I had
10:30 a.m.
Yeah.
God.
The Sunday night I hosted a Proline Super Bowl party. So I was exhausted. I only had like 3 hours sleep. Just went home, slept, woke up, rolled over, slept until we had to go to the thing. But then I stayed up so late too. That's our problem, is that we need to get to bed earlier.
Are you having, if you don't mind me asking, a hard time balancing the sex life? She's like,
not-
absolutely not.
I'm activated, man.
We're just not doing it.
I am a mother.
There's no balance. We're just not doing it.
That's it.
That's hilarious.
You need to set boundaries with your girl and tell her
you
I
set
am
boundaries with
going
my
to
dick. You feel me?
bed.
I can't control this nigga.
I don't want to feel anything when you say dick right before that sentence.
Nah. She's been on her period for half the month, luckily. So
Half the month.
it feels like it. It's been 3 days. It feels like half a month.
What's going on? You all right?
I'm good, man. I'm surviving, brother.
There's a
I'm all
crimson
right,
wave, but then what is she dealing with? A crimson tsunami? Like, what
Oh
the
my
heck?
god. Oh my
This is
god.
random.
You run the red light?
Blood, 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 blood,
Blood, blood, blood, blood, blood, blood, blood, blood, one blood, one blood, one blood.
Like run the red light? I've never heard that before.
In the words of my brother, Paul Thompson. Hey man,
Against the law.
It's a violation to
It should be against the law.
you hear Paul Thompson's joke when he's like, "Hey man, be a real knight, get some blood on your sword."
I'll be a peasant.
Oh my God. Yeah, I am a squire.
I'll be a blacksmith.
I am the court jester.
I'll be a blacksmith. I'm good. That's crazy. That's so crazy.
A true nice
I would
tale,
never.
man.
Yeah, man. That's too much for me, brother.
The hunt for the red dragon.
The Iron Throne for real.
You
See the
guys.
play? You see the play?
Yeah, these
You
guys-
see the play? Oh man, this guy's room
This is
smells
how we're
like
starting
pennies.
again.
I'm sorry. Happy Wednesday, folks.
This guy's room smells like copper. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Is that halal? It's not halal.
Yo,
It can't be halal.
That's haram. That's got to be haram.
Yeah, it's gotta be alright. What,
Gotta
copper?
be.
Like IUD?
No, like
Wait.
I don't know. When do we get to protection?
Well, that's where the copper joke was
No,
from.
the
no,
copper
no,
came
I-
from the blood.
from the pennies, baby, rusty pennies.
Smell like old change in this bitch.
So if you're wondering, yes.
It smells like bus fare.
Whole room smell like metal. That's crazy.
Crazy.
Smell like RoboCop in this bitch.
I should picture DMX.
That was the loudest. Oh my God.
That cover is crazy.
Let me know when you guys are finished.
It's so funny. The woman can't take the period talk. That's hilarious.
No, I'm not. It's not that I can't take it. This is just ridiculous.
That's
what we get on the road.
There's a difference.
The flow's too heavy.
98.7.
Yes. Flow 98.7. That's the perfect plug. That's the perfect plug. Flow 98.7. Period.
Flow 98.
That should be our
Period 7.
Period. That's crazy.
Wow.
Oh, so comedy.
Oh my gosh.
How's comedy been treating you, man?
Comedy's been good, man. It's been a lot of fun, man. Just trying to figure out everything as I go. I don't really know what I'm doing. To be honest. I really don't know anything.
I feel like these past 2 years though have been like an ascension,
Yes, for
right?
sure.
So, but how long you been doing comedy now?
Just over 6 now.
Okay, so
6 years.
just over 6 years. Okay,
6
so
years.
first 4 years honing the craft.
Yeah.
Have you done a special yet?
I actually tried recording a special in like March, around actually February of last year.
Uh-huh.
And I hired like my friend's production company. They got like 4 red cameras. We did 4 shows, and like 800 people showed up. Wow. And they didn't record the audio, man. Yeah, I'm sitting on an acapella special right now, man. It's paid, man.
Hey, man.
That's wild.
Were the shows good?
The shows were booming, man.
Bro, come on. It's a Hassan show. This guy always packs them out.
Was that the one I was on? The one with the red curtain? Oh,
No,
okay.
no.
Okay.
It was pain.
That's pain.
Yeah.
That's
so right
so
now I have an
unfortunate.
acapella special. I'm thinking about dubbing it.
This guy's doing a
Wait,
silent
they
film.
don't even have the audio from the cameras?
So we have the audio from the camera,
But they
but
don't
it just
sound
sounds like
good.
it's in a microwave, to be honest. It
It's
peaks.
not
There was a
good, yeah.
lav mic as well, but it was just peaking throughout the whole thing. And yeah, I already spent the money, and I was like, it's a heavy, yeah.
And then you're just discouraged.
Wait, no. So you still had to pay them?
So what happened was I was thinking like this is material that I'm like, this is good. You know, I'm done with it. So I sent it. It was all on a hard drive, and I was trying to find the right editor. And within like 2 months of me, I was still on the road. I was doing other things, and transitioning into new material. So by the time I got back home and I was settled, I'm like, okay, let's find the editor. Let's make it happen. And I get to the hard drive, and I'm just like, yo, where's the audio
Oh
file?
my
Whose job
God.
was this, though?
Yeah,
It was, yeah, whose job
put
was
the
it?
fingers-
Do you guys
It-
hear him?
it-
Take
it-
your headphone off one ear.
Yeah, no,
I
I
don't
can't,
think
I
y'all
can't
can
hear him.
hear
It was
Yeah.
a guy. It was a guy that I know. His name is Keon Slowly. I'll drop names, just whatever.
Oh,
man.
shit. Oh, shit.
Yeah, Keon Slowly, man. If you guys ever want to work with this nigga, man,
Don't.
No, if you want to work with him, just let him know. Have the audio ready.
You gotta ask them a bunch of questions. Like,
That
are you
wasn't-
sure?
That wasn't homie that we want to have momos with?
Are
No,
you
no,
sure
no.
you're
Okay,
recording?
Yo, don't play with me.
Yeah, imagine your whole audio's gone.
I will come back.
It's happened, yo.
that
It's
happened to
happened.
me.
We've
That's
had it
Patrick.
happen.
When Patrick did my one man
Yeah.
show, I didn't get any audio, and I wanted to salvage it, but you can't.
See, that's why you guys gotta get
audio
one of
sucks.
these.
It's tough, man. You forget that people like listen to comedy first and then watch it second.
Yep.
Right.
So honestly, but I pivoted from it. I was like, I'm still. I was actually looking at the footage before I came here. I'm like, yo, every day I look at it, and I'm kind of like, yo,
That's
maybe
me
I
looking
should
at our
just-
anniversary show. I have the anniversary show just sitting there, silent.
Oh,
Silent. The one in Soho, just silent.
I
watch
because
it.
you forgot to push play on the.
Yeah,
thing.
because I forgot to push record on here. We just started and we're so like in the
There's a
zone
lot
that we
of
never
going
really
on.
paid attention to it.
When did you realize?
Until I got home and I
After.
pressed the audio. Right after we finished, I looked down and I'm like,
Bro, I would have thrown up on the spot, bro.
because I'm looking down to press stop recording, and I look and I'm like, it's not recording. I'm like, I didn't even press record. And then we
Your
had,
whole
but we
life
had
just-
the mic, the little mic thing that was attached to the camera, wasn't working, or it got plugged out or something.
yeah.
I
Sometimes
think it
it's just
got
not
plugged
meant
out.
to be, man.
I think somebody stepped on the cord and plugged it out before we even began.
So how did you tell people?
And so there's no audio, and I have to see it, and I won't delete it. I just keep seeing it every time I delete the last episode that we do, and I keep it there every time just to make space for the new episode. And I look at it every time. I'm like, I'll find a way.
Like, can't you just use it as like B-roll at this point?
We could. That's why
You know,
I have
just
it
do
there. Like, I don't
voiceover,
know
be
what
like-
we
But that's
could
what I
do
was
with
thinking
it.
with Hassan too. Like you could just use yours for both of you guys could just use it for like a demo. You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
exactly what
Sizzle
I was at.
reels.
Or just
actually-
narrate over it.
I ended up re-recording it for like a third of the cost, and like maybe 4 or 5, like about 5 months later. But then I still don't. The delivery of it, the energy behind
It's
it.
like trying to recreate a conversation. It's like
exactly.
Doesn't always
I'm
work.
thinking too much about how well that conversation went, and I'm trying
Yeah.
to now mirror that, and it's not gonna do the same thing. Especially with comedy, any night could be. It's a snowflake, man. Like any night could be different, yo.
And
You never know
I-
what's gonna happen.
I was typing just the other day, and I typed this long, perfect text for a post, and you know on the on your
know it's
MacBook
coming.
mouse pad, I had 2 fingers on it, and I was just like, and I just accidentally swiped like this, and it just went back,
Bang. Yup.
and I was just like,
yup.
You couldn't hit Control Z.
I always
it's gone. You go back to it, it's gone.
Dog,
You know,
no
you-
matter where I put a caption, I always copy it immediately. Immediately. Because I've done that so many times, and I'm trying to rewrite, and I'm like, I don't even remember. I was just in a groove. Like, I don't even remember everything I wrote. It's annoying. It's
To this
annoying.
day, I got 2 homies that always remind me of the day they came over and saw me disheveled. I haven't slept for like a day. I was trying to submit this grant for like this Pepsi grant, and it was all online, so you had to type it on their website. And I had already done that once, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this again. Fuck it.
All right, come on.
I'm like 10 hours in at this point. Okay?
You should
Because it's a
learn better.
long thing. My boys come in, like, yo, what up? And I went to go shook their hand, and I was just like, all right, let's do. I was like, ah! They just saw me fucking
You
rolling on the
should
floor
know
like
better.
a child. They're like, what is happening to Norm? He's having a meltdown. Until this
If I
day,
came over to my boy's house and this nigga threw a temper tantrum, I would be like, yo, what the fuck's going on here, bro?
I'd be like, I'm
I
going
was,
home.
You know when people roll down hills? Like,
Oh my
I was
God.
rolling across my floor for 30 minutes. Just
my God.
they're like, yo, Norm, can we get our weed? I'm like, take whatever you want.
Niggas took his TV.
I was literally like those inflatable flailing arms guys on the floor, just freaking out for 30 minutes. So I
For
know
me,
the-
I immediately let that shit go. I don't know what's wrong with my brain, but I'm just like, all right.
Nah.
Like, I can't allow myself to sit in it. I
had one
can't.
of those in uni. I was writing. I think it was maybe third year. I was writing a paper, and
Oh, these ones hurt.
fam, this is like the night of submission, right? So
It always
I'm
is.
good because it's like 11:13. I'm like, oh, I'm blessed. 11:49. Like I'm just
Joke's
reading
on
it
you.
over. My computer crashes. I'm like, okay, it's whatever. It's fine. It's already been saved. It is not on my desktop, fam. I'm looking everywhere. I turned into a white boy. I punched the wall. But I stopped myself in the process. I'm like, I can't do this. But in that moment,
I gotta
fam,
pay
I could have done
insurance.
something bad. I'm like, nah, someone took something from me. I have to take something.
Dog.
You know, I was like, there has to be a balance.
Yeah, you
That's
have to
how
get
it
your
was.
get back.
guy
Some,
said,
you have to
"I
get
am
your get
karma."
back by any means, somewhere.
This guy said,
body
"I
was
am
hot,
karma."
bro. Yeah, literally. I was just hot, man.
That happened to me in college too.
Yeah, it
when it
happened.
happened, I was just like, I just didn't go to school. I just told the teacher.
She's like, "I give up."
Yeah.
I was like, I'm depressed. Like, I got depression.
I just
That's back when they didn't
I
care.
had
though.
rheumatoid arthritis.
Yeah, once I see 11:50, if that was me,
my computer crashed.
plagiarizing.
Back in the day, you tell your teacher you're sad. She said, "Go do your homework." Now it's like, all right, you need a week. It's like, oh shit, you can pull that now. Back in the day, you couldn't pull that for homework.
No.
I was depressed. Niggas are laughing at you.
I really
bro.
was though.
I'm not saying you weren't, but I'm saying they're
And
not
that
gonna
just was
believe
a
you.
tipping point. I
Maybe like
just
this.
like had a whole breakdown.
You know what else is depressed? Your marks.
Super low.
Your grade
really
in this
down.
class. Very depressed.
When did they create mental health days? When did that become a thing?
When did Bell Let's Talk start?
No,
yeah, that's when.
it was after that.
It was after that.
Mental health days, or was just recently for real?
Oh, Bell Let's Talk is old.
Yeah, it's
Say
been
word.
like that since way before the pandemic.
Before
I feel
hashtags?
like mental health days really
I'm talking
just
way before hashtags.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't know about that.
No, because I believe it's
obviously
the
they
hashtag
need-
is how it started, right? So it has to be in the 2010s.
I think it's 09. I want to say 09.
It has to be
For
2010s.
the Bell Let's
The
Talk
first
Day?
year of,
Yeah,
of
Bell
Twitter.
Let's Talk. Bell Let's Talk is like
Let's
about.
see.
It's gotta be
I think-
2010.
I think
You with the
2011.
Google say asking us, motherfucker.
I say 211.
211?
211.
I say 2000. I say 2012. End of the world day times.
Bell
But I'm also referencing the first
I'm
time I
thinking
got a
that
two.
everybody needed mental health.
Yeah.
First time you got a toque?
Yeah, they give you the Bell Let's Talk too.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Google.
It launched in January 2011.
Like it hasn't been 40.
211.
Nigga, are you crazy?
I was right.
When is
211.
it? 2011.
Yeah.
One thing says 2011, the other one says 2010. So
211
still.
still.
Yeah. See.
Wow.
Right. So
In 1992.
as soon as Twitter started popping, they're like, let's get on there.
Yeah.
So in
Yeah.
1992, they started World Mental Health Day.
Okay.
But then I don't think actual mental health day really kicked in
Why
until like 10
1992?
years later.
Oh, I guess because of the 80s. That makes a lot of sense. All the coke
All the
and
crack
AIDS.
babies.
1992, that's Kurt Cobain era.
No, but I'm
that's
saying
the
it's
grunge
a
when everybody was mad
byproduct
depressed.
of the 80s. I'm saying all that cocaine surge in the 80s, and then the AIDS epidemic
AIDS,
in the late
crack.
80s is a nasty combo. The world was like, we're dying. El Nino. What else? There was like a lot of rumors about war gonna happen. There was a that was the first bomb of the World Trade Center. I think was around that time too. No.
Yeah.
1991.
They bombed like the lobby.
Blow up
like
like
the
the
first
World
time.
Trade.
Huh?
What happened, Bear Time?
I think early 90s. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. It was just like a car bomb. Or
It was like,
something
yeah,
that.
it was one of those, like, it was like just a lobby. It wasn't like the whole building or anything like that.
Oh, I didn't know there was bear attempts.
Yeah, it was, I think it was just the two.
That
but
was in 93, February 26, 1993.
February 26th. Wow, we're close to that day too.
That's
crazy.
Nola's birthday.
Wow.
blow up like the World Trade.
Now you got to get her that birthday cake.
Yo, because I actually
Oh,
heard,
we were going to
when
do
I
a
heard
Biggie
those
first
lyrics-
birthday last year. We should have done it.
There we go.
Why didn't we have this conversation? She was going to have a big one birthday party, and it was going to be all Notorious B.I.G. shit.
That's crazy.
And
When
blow
I
up
heard
like
that,
the World Trade, yeah.
when I
that's
heard that
perfect.
Biggie version, I thought this guy was just like a before his
A
time.
prophet, right?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. No, man, he's making reference, man. Holy shit. That happened like
The
2 years
original
before.
Nostradamus.
Imagine.
This guy, man. My conspiracy talk TikTok is
This guy's like, this guy's Negro
Damas.
Damas. That's hilarious.
You're like, but that's the whole time I thought that's why they killed him.
Because he knew.
Because he knew too much, man. That's so funny, bro.
Yeah, so this whole mental health thing really started in 2019, like having like mental health days that you could take at work. So
Yeah. See?
it was that's a
It's a new
recent thing. Yeah.
New thing.
Yeah, they knew that they had to introduce that, considering that
what was
COVID
to
was
come
gonna- yeah, it was-
the next year.
I always say, man,
They're like, let's prep them.
they knew Toronto was gonna go downhill after that
Championship? Yep.
So they were just like, all right, give them a championship because we know
People said the
They're gonna-
Raptors are going to win the
It's gonna be
championship when the world ends.
Yeah.
And it did.
It ended.
And it did.
began to.
It began to end for sure.
Crazy.
So, comedy, what's next for you?
I don't really know, man. I feel weird trying to tell people, yo, I'm gonna record another special when I haven't. I'm the boy who cried special.
Yeah, because you've announced it probably
I've announced
twice.
it twice now.
Ah,
You know?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
that's why you got to wait till after it's done.
yeah,
Done, and just
exactly.
be
Maybe
like,
that
then be like,
evil
yeah.
eye or some shit. But honestly, I'm watching the footage now and I'm taking it all in. I'm like, man, I'm still very much better than before.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think these eras have given me the grace of just like maybe figuring out exactly what direction I want to take it. Before, my boy Paul Aaliyah, he was talking to me about like through line. Like, what's the through line of your thing? Like, of the special? Is it about your parents? Is it about you starting off? Like, there was no beginning,
There's
middle,
no
end.
direction.
I was just firing off jokes that
Yeah.
I thought were hilarious. And you think like
There's no
after
storytelling.
no storytelling, really. It was just like, and then when you watch it in post, while you're there, you're like, yo, that shit was amazing. It's gonna be a problem. Let's go upload that shit.
Yeah.
Just because everybody's clapping, they're laughing. You're in the moment,
Exactly.
you feel it. But when you
then in
watch it
post,
back,
you're looking at, I'm like, yo, where's the?
As a special, you're like, where's the direction? Remember, we talked about this where I was like, yo, I want to have 20 minutes where I'm just talking about one thing. Like, that's it for 20 minutes. Because when you go to film specials, like, for example, Santino, Sarantino, Andrew Santino, the cheeseburger one. Like, there was the whole burger thing was a through line throughout the entire special, right? And then he brings it all together at the end. So it's
That's
like,
what I love.
yeah, like those are the best
And I
specials
don't
to
love
me.
comedy. So.
And how long was it? And how long was it?
It was an hour, I think. I think it was an hour. So it's like it's finding that, and I saw Russell Peters do an interview today where he's talking about what is something from the younger comics that you see that is like a big mistake, and he's like, they all want to do specials like too quickly. He's like, it's called a special
For a
because it has to be
reason.
special. Just because you have a good set doesn't mean it's special.
You ain't special.
So it's like, and I started thinking about like, it's a fact because like realistically, you can have a million dope jokes if they don't connect.
There's stuff that you just got to work up to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And some
can't
things
just
you have to
start
live
from
through, too.
nowhere. Yeah.
You have to live through
It's
some
lived
things because there's
experiences.
so many times where you do a set a bunch of times, then something happens in your life, you do that set again, you found a new joke while you're on stage. You're like, how am I still finding new shit for this old ass joke?
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
it continues to give because I had a joke that I've been doing since my second year, and I just found a way to turn it into a callback 12 years in.
Yep.
And I'm just like, how did I not think of this?
And it feels so
then?
obvious. Yeah, it
And I'm
feels
just
so
like,
obvious.
I'm so stupid, and I'm like, this joke is so old, but it kind of reignited my love for the joke.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like sometimes you
You get
just
excited
The
again.
distance
It's
makes
like,
the heart grow fonder. You know, like after you've left it for a while, then you come back to it. You're like, you know what, this is good. But
Yeah.
also because we've only done it in Canada or in the few places we've gone like once.
Yeah.
It's just like I always have to remind myself when I go to the States or when
You
I
guys
go out in the
aren't
city,
that international.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
could
I mean?
still
Like it
do
might
it.
be a one-off.
We look at our
Yeah.
jokes like clothes. You know, when you're like, I need new clothes, but you're looking at a whole closet filled with clothes. So it's because you've seen them so many times. Like you don't. There's so many times where you do old jokes in front of a brand new audience, and you're reminded, oh yeah,
they're great.
not even
reason.
just they're great, but like, not everyone has seen me.
Yes. Yes.
Because every time you go, you're like, at least 10 people
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the show have seen me. They're going to think I'm a hack. I got to do new shit. And sometimes you're just like, fuck it, I'm just doing whatever I feel like. I'm just doing my old shit. I don't
But
give a
then
fuck.
also, how much do people really remember? Do you know
That's
what I
the
mean?
other thing.
Do they really remember your jokes?
From
or are they
6
just,
months
like,
ago or a year ago.
laughing?
Yeah.
Are they also
Even a couple of weeks ago, like, you know?
They pay attention. They pay attention if like sometimes I notice like people will come with their friends and they just want to put their friends on. They came, but now
They've
they
seen
brought
it
like
bare
four.
times, yeah.
They brought 4 new people. And then because I recognize this person, I do completely new stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, yo, I wanted you to
do this one, yeah.
that one for my friends because they would have loved that joke. I said, oh.
See?
You know
It's
what I mean?
tough. It's
Or
tough.
it's even like you're just trying to Yeah, just don't.
You can't please everyone. That's all I always take in, because there's been shows where I literally have spoken to two of the different types of people. One where it's like, oh, I wish you had done that. And one where it's like, oh, I saw you do that before. Like, do you do the same jokes all the time?
That question?
It's the same, and it was the same show. And I'm just like, this is so like, it doesn't matter what I do. You know what I mean?
There's
Like,
always going to be a few.
yeah, there's always gonna be
But
somebody.
Even Mastermind has been trying to tell us this with the radio, and it's like, we are okay for the morning tea. You've been like, oh, we could do this one, but we can literally repeat the morning
Repeat the
teas
one, yeah.
over and over and over again, because people who listen in the 6 o'clock hour might not be listening at the 8 o'clock
More than
hour.
likely, yeah.
Like, most people don't sit for a whole 3 hours and to
listen to
listen
the
to
radio.
stuff.
Yeah.
And even if they are, they're passively listening. They're
And I
not
think they'd
really
understand.
actively listening.
And the next
you
DJ
have to
Triz
think
is going to bring it
about-
up again anyways, too.
but you also say it in just different ways. You can talk on the same subject, but just switch up the ways that you're talking about it, or find a
A
little
new
bit
question about it.
different
Angles,
point,
yeah.
angles and stuff like that. And that's the way that you make it fresh.
Yeah.
But you can still talk about the same thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's plenty of people. There's going to be more people that didn't hear it than what there are who did hear it.
Yeah. Like my no frills joke, for example. Just the last show I did. I've been doing that joke. That's probably one of my oldest jokes. I was on stage the last show that I did. And you know that part where I talk about his car is parked in front of my mom's car, and they get to the car door and they look at each other? Every single time I've ever done that joke, I just stand there and they get in the car. And for some reason, I was like, they look at each other, and I pretended I was my mom, and I was just like, and I got an extra laugh there, and then it made the next laugh even bigger, and I was like, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah.
It's like you get these jokes, and you find ways to fill the gaps.
It's like a puzzle.
Yeah.
There's a puzzle, you know, you find like that last piece, you're like, oh, why isn't it enough?
Yeah,
And then
man.
you just turn it a different way, you're like, what the?
Exactly. Like Usher behind Alicia Keys. It's
Oh,
like,
man.
this is the missing piece of the puzzle, right? My boo. No?
No, I mean, you're right. That's what it did to me.
That was 7 bodies. Bare, like, minimum.
I
Yeah, I don't know how he wasn't so
Did
gay.
you watch the Super Bowl?
Showtime.
I didn't watch it.
Would've been
It was
good.
crazy.
It was. I saw the highlights.
Yeah, it
And
was fire. It was actually really good.
Alicia
I-
looked
It
great,
was.
by the way. Like,
Thank
wow.
you.
I don't know how Usher doesn't get dizzy.
Alicia Keys looked great, too. Alicia looks amazing. But
Bear
Yeah.
spins.
Yeah.
Usher's just doing bear spins. I'm like, yo, this guy.
That's what he does, man.
I got dizzy watching him.
That nigga slid through Will.i.am's legs. I said, all right, man.
That
and then he
was-
got up and
man.
almost fell.
How you gonna
He-
slide
he
through
got up
Will.i.am's
and
legs saying,
right back
oh
into it.
my God, that's crazy.
I mean,
That's
it wasn't
crazy.
properly planned. You know, they weren't thinking ahead about that.
Not at all.
Yo, Alicia Keys cracking those out the gate.
Some people
I was like, no.
You know they corrected it on YouTube?
yes. Yeah.
They pitch corrected her
fixed it
note
immediately.
at the start.
Yeah. they did.
Just so the history
No.
books would not
Yeah.
show that this happened. We all know, Alicia.
Everyone knows she can't sing.
We were there.
But you know what's really crazy is when you think about it, it is what it is. Like,
Just sit in
It's
it.
live, but she's known to crack all the time.
Yeah.
but
just
it
not so
didn't
well.
take
Yeah.
anything away from the actual performance. You know what I mean?
Because no one's there for you, Otis. We here for Usher. Nobody
just
was there
like-
for Alicia. So it was like if she fucked up, is
And people fuck up all the time.
hers
it's a live
Remember those
thing.
pictures of Beyonce? I don't
Oh
know if they're
my
still on the
God,
internet,
yo,
though.
Beyonce got them shits white
Oh, the face?
when she did the Super
Yeah.
Bowl,
That was
She
a
looks
fuck
so
up.
and
She
she had
Into it,
those
though.
faces because she
Yeah.
dances super hard.
I remember
and-
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was crazy.
You can't compare that to Alicia Keys.
Yeah, you can.
Yes, you can.
Was that the
Yeah,
one where they had the
It was
blackout?
two
It's something
things that-
they got wiped off the internet.
No.
Because it was embarrassing to
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, but one is
But-
poor performance, the other one is a poor face. Like she's
Yeah, but
performing really
they're both
well.
performing.
Nah, you can't compare the two, fam.
Oh,
Alicia
why?
Keys is, bro, she's notorious for this. She can't sing. Like nobody's bringing it up. That's what's really hot. Like, why is no one talking about it?
Are you saying you don't know a woman's worth? This is crazy.
Alicia
This is
off keys?
crazy. This is crazy, man. This is crazy.
Nah, look, kinda,
Someone said Alicia lost her keys.
Oh, God damn.
I like that. I like that.
Oh, I love it. I
Boy,
love
oh
a
boy.
good pun. I love it. Nah, but the overall performance was amazing. It was the most viewed halftime performance of all time. 129 million viewers.
And that's so crazy because there were so many white people that were complaining before.
Yeah, they gonna complain, but it's
Complaining over Usher?
Huh? Yeah, they were complaining.
Way they love
They're like, oh, like we could have had Green Day there instead of at the CFL's halftime
Green Day?
show, and like
Sounds like
Yeah.
some Canadians.
So wait, people love
Yeah,
people
some
wanted
Canucks.
the CFL Green Day halftime show
Probably.
at the NFL.
Do you want to be an American idiot? Fuck out of here, man. And people were wondering if it's gonna stay black because it's been so many black people
Since
in a row
Jay-Z came.
since Jay-Z came through.
yeah, or like people of color because it started with J-Lo and Shakira. in
Well, the Miami one, was like
Yeah.
a bunch of. It was like 7 or 8 different Spanish artists. It was crazy.
No, but it was specifically for.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Yeah.
it was 7 or 8 of them that performed. It wasn't just them two.
You mean at the beginning?
No, they had people come through and perform in between the sets for the whole thing.
Oh.
Just like how Dre
don't
did with
remember.
50 Cent and who was it? Eminem.
Mary J. Blige, 50
Because
Cent.
Was
I
it
just
Kendrick?
remember.
No. Kendrick was up.
Kendrick? Snoop. There was a woman.
Mary
Mary J.
J.
Blige.
Blige,
Mary
yeah.
J. Blige. Yeah, that's when
Um,
50 looked like a thumb
Well,
hanging
the
upside
point
down.
of
Oh, yeah.
the point of Jay-Z coming on was to diversify.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's going to continue to, rep for the people of color. Where's the next one? New Orleans.
New Orleans, yeah.
It
They're
might be
saying-
Lil Wayne, man.
I
don't
mean,
think
I
it
would
would be
hope it
Lil
would be
Wayne.
Lil Wayne, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
I just doubt it. And Willow Wayne is white famous, so we're not gonna act like he's not. But
I just don't see a performance aspect of it.
yeah, I don't know how well rappers, especially they wouldn't do it by himself.
Yeah.
Let me put it that way. It would have to be him, Juvenile, Manny Fresh, Master P. Like it would have to be. And I don't think they're giving Master P or Manny Fresh that look. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
Right? He would have to. It would have to be a Young Money.
Ladies and gentlemen,
For
give
him
it
to
up
really
for
have a
Mystical.
draw, it would have to be him, Nicki, Drake, for them to have any chance of doing a Super Bowl. And Drake could do it by himself.
Drake can 100% do it by himself.
He could
Who
do it
else
by
is
himself.
from?
Is that why Justin Bieber
New
turned it
Orleans,
down?
I think what they're gonna
Big in
go
the
with
Super
is
Bowl?
John Batiste.
That's
John Batiste is like one of the biggest
from-
artists in Louisiana. So, but he's not from New Orleans. That's the only problem.
Okay.
No, that
He's
doesn't
from
matter.
Louisiana,
from
though.
The state.
Yeah, he's from the States. So I think they would give it to him because he's the Grammy darling.
Yeah.
He had a documentary that went crazy. He's at album of the years. Before he's a killer still, and his performance aspect is fire because he got the piano, gets up, sings, got the band, all that shit. It would be hard still.
But part of me kind of feels like he's too early. I'm over here looking for
I agree.
artists. The last time that they did it, Beyonce did New Orleans. So
Yeah,
what if she did like a full circle?
with Big Frida.
I
be
wonder
kinda
why they
hard.
always
Her
have
country
Super
album.
Bowl at New Orleans.
Pardon me?
Super Bowl has the most. New Orleans is the most Super Bowls.
Is it? Most
Yeah. Well, after this one coming up.
Super
Interesting.
Bowl
Yeah.
I wonder why.
location.
Maybe because of
The debauchery.
made sure the climate
Miami
is good.
has hosted 11, followed
'Cause
by
it's
New
always hot
Orleans
out
with
there,
10,
Yeah, consistently.
and then Los Angeles 8.
I'm not
Has
a
it ever
football
been
person,
in like a
but
cold? Has it ever been in like a cold state?
nah, they
New
need
Orleans
to-
is
they
normally
need to do
cold.
that.
They say New Orleans actually gets cold during the right now. So
It's cold in South Africa, apparently.
yeah, in the safaris.
Wild, yo. Yeah, global cooling.
Global cooling,
This guy
yeah.
called it global cooling. Yeah, no, I'm not a football fanatic. Like I always try at the start of the season, then just fall off because of life.
Yeah.
But I love the fact that it's so organized. Like I didn't know that it's Monday, Thursday, one game, and then Sunday's every game. Like all day, starting from 1:00. I was watching Red Zone. So essentially they show every game, but they show just the most important parts when they're in the red zone. Red zone is like the last 30 yards. So they usually show whatever team's in the red zone. That's when they're showing you the game or whatever. And there'll be a whole bunch of games on at the same time. Like they all play one time a week. That's it. I'm like, that's kind of hard. You know the schedule.
They need 6 days to rest from
Exactly.
like busting their asses
From
the whole
fucking
week.
each other up.
You know?
And these guys get injured every other play,
Every
bro.
other play, bro.
And then
Insane.
they have certain games on Saturdays. I think it's
There's games on Saturdays?
there is. It's near the end, week 18.
That's new?
Is that like
okay.
it's like
18, yeah.
the ones they play in England and shit? Like
No.
where they leave the
Oh, like
country?
yeah,
No,
those
they just
Paris games and
do
shit.
Those are like preseason,
2
no?
games on
Yeah, yeah,
Saturdays.
I know a lot of
Week
college
18,
football
it's
is
right
on
before.
Saturdays.
18?
Yeah, it's right before playoffs.
Yeah, football it's dope though. It's a fun sport to watch, especially when things are on the line. You know what I mean? Like I can watch any sport when it's like one and done. One and done, any sport. I'm there. Ping pong, badminton. I love. Yo, you know what sport I think needs more like television time
What?
is volleyball.
I was thinking of that.
I think it's the perfect sport for
Beach
entertainment.
or-
No, court. I think it's the perfect sport for entertainment. You,
You
got
just
the
wanna see the
sexy
girls.
factor with the women.
Is-
They all
oh,
live
I just want to
Batu
make sure you're talking about
That's
women's
bad.
volleyball.
Did you hear?
No.
Huh?
Did you hear?
What?
Because he just
I
said
said beach. I
he
feel
only
like
wants
beach would
the
be nice.
beach because he wants to look at the gals.
say that.
in
But
their
you can look at
little
the gal in
bathing
the
suits.
and on court as well.
Good point.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're wearing Batu riders the whole time, anyways.
That one
And their
player
butts
from
be
Brazil?
big too.
Yeah, their
The
Batus
AC
are
be
large.
booming.
There was this one Brazilian player. She was like 6'5".
And then on top of that,
There's a reason why they call it a Brazilian butt lift.
facts.
I said the AC in there is booming, man.
Fucking. Yeah, and the other thing is, men and women, it doesn't matter. Like, it's entertaining on both
Yeah, it's a
sides.
fact.
It's not like a.
It's hella
There's
climactic.
no dunking or whatever
Yeah,
the
yeah,
case may
yeah.
be. There's no like differentiating factor. It's the same game you're looking at. So I think it'd be great.
You mentioned ping pong, and a random fact just came into mind. I once watched a ping pong match or whatever with
In Thailand?
No, with
Why are you dying?
It's a deep cut. No one knows about the ping pongs in Thailand.
Warren Buffett versus Bill Gates.
Sounds hella-
What?
Wait, what?
In person. I was there.
You watched Warren Buffett?
You watched them
versus
play?
Bill Gates
Wait,
playing
Warren Buffett
ping pong?
against
Illuminati
Bill
confirmed,
Gates.
first of all. What do
You were
where the
fucking
fuck-
Warren Buffett. Imagine.
I was? Come on now.
You want the bag or not? That nigga still
She
use a
would not be
typewriter.
here.
I would be a billionaire.
Nigga still use a typewriter. At least you're there typing for him. Yes.
How the hell did you end
I'm
up
so
there?
dead at you watching these guys play ping pong.
So, in Nebraska.
Why were you in Nebraska?
Like, random as
That is a crazy side
They know how to
mission.
look in Nebraska. Like, what is
What a
belly?
side quest.
That is a crazy side
That is a
quest.
crazy side quest.
I've never even heard of Nebraska.
At
It
least
was in Nebraska. Oh, of course. Yeah.
What the hell?
Where else do these guys play ping pong? But Nebraska.
First off, what are you doing in Nebraska?
Yeah. What
Secondly,
were you,
did you go there or were you already
who
there?
are you
I
dating
went
in
there.
Nebraska?
Nobody.
So you
What football
chose to go
player?
to fucking Nebraska? Where were you? Detroit.
I was
still
living
yours
in
to the States?
Detroit. And so
Where is Nebraska?
Nebraska's mid.
it's in like the
Midwest.
Midwest.
Right?
Midwest.
Yes,
okay.
more south.
Yeah.
Okay.
From Detroit, we just kind of like went through Chicago, Iowa to Nebraska. We did a road trip there because every year Warren Buffett has this conference for anybody who's a stakeholder and invest in like his companies or whatever, right? And so they all get to go out there. There's like a bunch of parties, events. He just does it up for his like people.
There's an
essentially.
Illuminati ritual.
And then
Yeah.
like some of them are just like invited, and the other half is you have to pay like for your tickets or whatever.
For the peasants.
And so
Were you invited or did you pay?
I was invited. So I went with a group of kids from Detroit because they had this, like essentially teaching youth how to handle money. And so they sponsored them to go out there. And so I just
Black
went
kids?
to like, yeah,
Were you
all
the
black kids.
You were the chauffeur?
yeah.
Warren Buffett's all right.
I was
in
like
my
one
eyes.
of them, you know what I mean? And like I took some pictures of the kids and whatever so they can have it for like the website, the foundation's website. But yeah, so we did a road trip out there and it was crazy. Like I went to these random concerts with country people and I met like really rich white folks who just were rich.
Still talk to any of them?
No.
Did they touch your
Actually,
hair?
I met the first black woman bank owner. She owns like a black bank in the United States, like it's in the Midwest, and I met her and I was
Damn,
We
she
were
must
with
have
her. She
security
was
out
cool.
the ass around that
Yeah.
bitch.
How
How they not burn that down by now? That's incredible.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
that's
actual.
Oklahoma.
Well,
fucking.
They
what was
burned
it?
down
It's
everything.
not. It's not
all
in
the time.
Nebraska. It's in Detroit and a couple of other places, like
okay.
within the Midwest, but it's not in Nebraska.
So she's
But-
good. She's
yeah.
protected.
And then we got
This
to
is
like
for
go
the
to
niggas. This is for the
like
niggas.
TD Bank's head office in Nebraska. Like Nebraska is very much a wealth place. There
That's
are
why
so
I've
many
never heard of anybody
different.
from there.
Yeah.
This is why.
Yeah. And so one of the events, like I remember there was these ping pong tables and there were, I guess, some professionals that were going back and forth and they were like, okay, at this time, Warren Buffett is going to play Bill Gates. And I was like, I feel so
They scheduled that bitch?
Yes.
Holy.
Wait, okay.
They put on the itinerary. Big as the what? Big as the Super Bowl.
That's good.
It's just two guys.
It's just two guys.
Did you? Who
I'm
won?
fucking dead.
I don't remember.
You don't remember who won? I must find this out
Look at
right
the gates
now.
like, go ahead. Go ahead. Say it there. Who the goat? These guys just throwing their wallets at each other.
Yeah.
That's incredible, man.
Look, their
Yeah.
credit cards are like shurikens and shit.
Yo.
It was so crazy when you think about it. I literally forgot. You brought up the memory just by saying ping
Just by
pong.
saying ping pong.
Because I
They
put
made
that
you a
in the
sleeper
back of
agent?
my head.
I said ping pong. She's like, I saw Warren Buffett.
Yes, that's exactly right.
I woke you up. You're here now.
Okay,
you're back.
well, they're playing with an Asian chick,
of course.
and they're playing 2-on-1. They're both trying to beat this one Asian thing.
What year was that?
93.
She
No,
busting
I
her
was
ass, huh?
obviously not there.
Oh,
at
sorry, no.
90.
sorry.
Are you a vampire dog?
Wrong.
This nigga looked up.
2013.
That wasn't me.
That wasn't that one?
No.
That was 10 years ago.
This nigga looked up. 93.
So I still had the
See Alicia there.
3 years old.
Drinking a bottle. She's like, hold on. This happened to me when I was 3.
No,
man.
but apparently this is something that they do every year at that event. They go and they play ping pong against each other, and everybody watches it.
What kind of Illuminati shit is this?
She's freaking out. She's Black Widow, man.
Yo,
She's the Black Widow.
this is crazy.
Or Salt.
Alicia got activated, man. This is crazy. Holy shit. Yo.
Imagine she just tweaked it. Her left eye just started blinking different. She started flipping out on the equipment.
malfunctioning. Ping pong. Ping pong.
It's called the Berkshire.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
That's wealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Berkshire Hathaway.
Anything spelled with a S-H-I-R-E?
Shia.
Wealth.
Sorry, yeah.
They're
Actually
wealth.
Says
for
Bill
sure.
Gates and Warren Buffett really know how to get loose.
Yo,
I feel like
Them boys wild. Some freaky frogs, man.
This is the one that I was at.
That's a freaky frog if I ever saw one.
Mr. Warren.
What do they do with those paddles
year
when the
was that?
game's done? You know what I mean?
2017. They have a video of it too.
That's crazy.
I guess
if I
it's a
can-
yearly thing.
No,
I guess
this is 2013. Yeah, it is a yearly thing.
Annual.
I
I
remember
feel like
Anyway.
ping pong though is a great like.
It's a
if it-
fire game.
It's a fire game, man.
Fire
it's
game,
like
bro.
it's like golf that doesn't like take. You could do it with like
Yeah.
business partners, and golf doesn't. But I feel like people take ping pong like real serious.
Oh, it gets
Why
real.
is this
It
paddle
gets
so
It's,
big?
I think it's such a simple game that it's very frustrating that you can't master it.
Why is
you
the
know what I
paddle
mean?
so big?
Holy shit. Oh my God. Freaky frogs, man. I'm telling you, bro. These niggas are doing something different with the paddles when the game's done,
Sex
man.
battle, man.
It's the paddle.
Because the
What?
No, but you see those guys when they're like moving further and further and further away from the table.
Oh, that
They're
shit's amazing.
Smacking it so hard. And
That's
it's
one
just-
thing I'll never not watch if it comes on in my suggested.
Yeah,
a
yeah,
nice
yeah.
little ping pong
yeah,
rally.
yeah.
Or you see those ones where it's like a different country and they like remixed it. So the man are playing keep up.
seen
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Keep up ping
the
pong.
Brazilians, the Brazilian. one.
Yo, and then they have keep up volleyball
With the
where
kicks.
it's just feet.
That's
no
that's
hands.
a Thailand like they
I don't know how they
they
get
kick
out,
so
though.
much. That's a real thing.
That shit's
You don't know how they get up?
hard, bro.
If you do a bicycle kick, you're getting up 2 seconds after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are.
I know, but I'm saying that's so crazy. Like my
It's
body.
wild.
Like,
Your core is sick.
They're doing volleyball super spikes, with
Bicycle
feet,
kicks all the time.
Bicycle kicks, bro. and
Insane.
landing on their feet right after.
Insane.
So they're doing a Giles fucking flash kick.
It's a deep cut.
Yeah.
Sonic boom.
Sonic boom.
Friggin' Taylor and her man
Yeah.
win a ring. Album of the year.
Oh.
I wonder
Same
if she's
week.
gonna get one. She's for sure gonna get one.
She's gonna get a ring.
Yeah.
Girlfriends get a ring.
Just like Drake got a
girlfriends and
ring.
wives and all that
She
stuff.
might get a ring.
Girlfriends, wives, I understand. Girlfriends get a ring. You might not be here tomorrow.
Wait,
Hey,
she gets a
man.
ring for the Super Bowl?
Yeah, apparently that's what she's saying.
I mean, I guess it really depends on if the player likes you enough and if you guys have been together long enough. But I'm sure there's plenty of girlfriends that have been with their man for a while and still got rings.
That's crazy. That's
But yeah,
insane.
like wives for sure get them.
I think bare minimum common law. Live together 2 years minimum. That's insane. You're just a girlfriend. You just get a Super Bowl
Yeah,
ring.
you just get
You
a-
know how much those things are worth?
Yeah.
It's fucking
Yeah,
nuts.
I was gonna say.
So you're just slapping your name on
I
a
don't know
group
why you guys
assignment.
don't
You know how many
believe
people?
me.
No, we believe you. It's just so fucking ridiculous. Like that's so
Honestly, I
insane.
feel like Taylor would get it.
Of course.
Taylor,
because she's Taylor
I mean,
Swift.
Taylor would make a lot more sense because she'll take a picture of it. They'll get into the details of the ring, like all that shit.
Yeah.
But
And they'll get so many fans.
yeah, they've
NFL
already
would
gotten so
acquire-
many.
yeah.
They've already gotten so many. She was on the screen for 54 seconds collectively for the Super Bowl.
Oh, wow.
They
That's
only,
a lot.
It's a whole lot to people because every time she's on the screen, stop showing this fucking bitch. That's all I'd see on my timeline. Niggas just wigging out like these football niggas hate her. They hate her.
But there was a over under on bets
On how long she'd be on
how
screen.
or how many times she'd be on screen and the actual length of time she was
wow.
on screen.
There was that one for everything. There was will Usher take his shirt off?
Yeah.
A man won. So Usher takes his shirt off. My nigga's there, and then the man beside him just starts fucking screaming like, yeah! Fucking going off. So he starts looking at the man like, yo. The guy's like, no, I bet on this. I was dying, bro.
The prop bets on freaking him doing
Yo.
doing this dance.
And he did it.
And he
He did it.
Everyone knew he was gonna do this.
He did it.
This TikTok.
People
whatever
didn't think
dance.
he was gonna do "You Got It Bad." That's why. And that's the thing that I loved about the performance is he gave us like 80 to 90% R&B, like real Usher, like
Yeah.
for the real fans.
The only
And then
one
he did the
that wasn't
EDM
was, oh my
Mohawk
God.
Usher
Yeah.
like near the end, like
Whoa,
yeah.
my
And
God.
even that still wasn't too long. It went right into Yeah, and we all knew Yeah was gonna end it.
Yeah.
So it's like he came out fucking, I don't know what kind of Ninja Turtle outfit. This guy had a bedazzled Ninja Turtle outfit on. And Ludacris comes out.
Ludacris,
Lil
Lil
Jon
Jon.
comes out. A vibe, man. It was sick. It was very entertaining. Very entertaining.
I'm over here trying to find out if they get them or not.
Well,
Still
no,
not
no,
my
it
favorite,
says-
though.
it
says
I know that in the
it's based
NBA
on the
they do.
It's based off the team's discretion. If the team wants to give it to them,
But like the
Yeah, that's
NFL
what
is
she was
kind
saying.
of the NFL is kind of cheap anyway, so they make the players pay for their tickets. Like
Yeah, for the game.
yeah, so
Even
like
for a
you
box.
don't get during the regular season players will maybe get 2 free seats per game if they want. Anything else they have to pay for it. If you're away, you get no free seats. You have to pay for it. And then in the Super Bowl, you absolutely have to pay for all your tickets for family members and all that shit. They do not let you. They may let you on the plane to fly.
Do they do
out
that
there.
for hockey too?
probably
No,
not.
I don't think so.
See? And
Like
that's where it
NFL,
gets weird.
NFL gets NFL. No, but not NFL. NBA gets free tickets.
Yeah, no,
like
they
each
get
player,
whatever.
away and home, you can get free tickets. It's just the NFL, I guess, because they have so many people.
So many
Like, on a
people, but
roster?
also
But they
it's a
have so
shorter
many
season.
more people that are attending the games.
They make tons of money.
For so much more money a ticket.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
It
Like,
doesn't, but that's what I'm saying. They're cheap.
The
Like,
NBA, like you realistically get into a game for $40 if you're smart and you know how to do it.
They used to there's these guys that went to the Super Bowl for 57 years straight.
Yeah, I saw that.
Those
And
three
they said it
guys,
was
those
eight-
Three guys, $8.
Yeah.
$8 to $10 for a
$8 when
ticket.
they
Now it's
first went.
8,600
Yeah.
a ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most people,
It's-
they're taking a poll of people around the stadium. It was like 10,000, 11,000, 8,000. Is it worth it? Absolutely.
Honestly, I spent more time probably figuring out how to sneak in. Like I would turn.
A lie?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, definitely. A little ping pong.
But also think about it. They have a full stadium, all full, every seat, and then they have a full parking lot of tailgaters. Like
And you're paying at every turn.
at every single
At
point,
every turn,
something's
you're
getting
paying for
paid.
parking. You're paying for
Yeah, the
getting
parking's very
in.
expensive.
Parking's
Tailgating
super
you don't
expensive.
pay for
Yeah.
because you just bring your own shit. But then
Yeah.
once you're inside, you're gonna pay for
But
all
even
of
that, you gotta
stuff.
pay for your own shit when you go to the grocery store beforehand. Then you get there, you
people
No, I know,
make
but
it
they're
a
not-
whole
get in.
They're not
fucking
profiting from
merch.
that.
It's
there's
crazy.
these guys that I met when I was at a Giants game at the Swamp, and this guy just broke apart his RV and turned it into a full-out grilling station, and he would just like grill all this food, and it was just him and 3 other guys. I was like, "You guys are not eating all this." He's like, "This is for everybody. You want to eat?" And he just call people
Yeah.
over. I'm like,
Yeah. Tailgates are very
"You really
communal.
doing? You're like, you're really spending all this
I need
money
to go
just
to
to
one.
share?"
I need to go to
But then
one.
it was like that everywhere. It was,
Don't
"Hey,
go to
buddy, you want a
Buffalo's
beer? You're not from
unless
here. I
you-
can
I
tell
wanna
you're
go to
not
the
from
Buffalo
here." I was
one
like,
because of
"Whoa."
the
Unless you wear
traditions.
buffalo.
Yeah,
I want to go to jump off the car
Yeah.
and break the table.
Buffalo is very, very rowdy. Just like don't wear another team's gear there because they can get really crazy. Like when I went to the Buffalo game and I was walking through the parking lot, I had on a purple sweater, and it was the Ravens that was playing. And this guy stopped me, and he was like, "Why are you wearing that?" And I'm like,
Did he square up?
"Because I like the Ravens." And he was like, "You're lucky you're cute, or else." I was
Nice.
Oh,
That's always gonna get you the number. A little intimidation.
I was like, "All right, sir."
Did he flinch at you? Like you're fucking lucky.
He came out of nowhere. I'm just walking, and all of a sudden he just like boom right in my face. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Was he shorter than you? Because that's
Probably.
even funnier.
no, I think he was like my height.
He's like, you're lucky.
Yeah, he was like my height. But I did have like a lot of people that were trying to make comments about wearing the purple
fucking
thing.
time.
And then after when they lost and I had to walk back to my car, I was so shook. Because it was nighttime and I was
Oh,
by
yeah,
myself,
no.
and I'm like walking to my car and I have this purple on and
No jacket,
they're,
no
like,
t-shirt?
drunk and
No jacket, no t-shirt.
no, I did.
I felt scared coming out of the
freezing that
what's
day.
it called? The Cleveland game where
Oh.
LeBron they went up 3-1, where LeBron did the floater over OG, flying out of bounds. I went to Cleveland to watch the game,
Yeah.
and I'm in the Raptors jersey. I was talking so much shit because we just
Yeah.
went ahead too.
Yeah.
Everybody around me depressed. Depressed. I'm talking mad shit because they were talking shit to me all game. So then now they win the game. Pandemonium around me, bro. They all turned to me. Yeah, motherfucker. Yo, they were going crazy. This is one soccer mom, just like veins in her neck, pulsating, like screaming at me. I'm like, holy shit. So we're walking out. I'm like, thank God they won. Because what if they lost, bro? And I'm
You would've
walking
got
out of
jumped?
here. Oh my God, I would have got fucked up.
Nah, I don't think that Cleveland isn't that bad.
I don't know,
Buffalo
man.
is bad.
There's nothing to do in
Sports
Cleveland
fan
but fuck people up.
Well-
Ain't shit to do in downtown Cleveland too.
Because
Yuck.
I've been there. I went to a Browns and Seahawks game and I wore a Seahawks shirt and like
Who you be doing this on purpose, huh?
you
You giving us the advice. She's been doing it nonstop. See how Gallup is
I
getting
just
away
said Buffalo. I learned from my
She's
experience.
leaving the part of the fact that she's a woman. That's
The last time she got lucky, she was cute. Now what happened this time?
No niggas coming up to me like, yo, you're lucky you're cute.
My nigga.
don't want to hear that, bro.
Look, you got them high cheekbones.
I was talking and then I was using my hands and I went like this and I boxed one of the people in their face and he was like,
Is this in your seat?
no, it was like in like a hallway.
In the tunnel?
Like, yeah, going towards the seats.
Oh my. Wait,
And
this
I went,
before
like-
the game?
And I went this.
Okay.
Or like in the middle of the game. No, it was in the
Lord.
middle of the game.
Were they losing?
I can't remember. They did end up losing though, the whole game.
Yeah, I'm fighting
so
you.
yeah.
I'm fighting you.
And like, but I think at that point they might have been winning because I feel as if I hit him and then he seen my shirt and he was just like pissed and he was
But
like,
you were losing, so he's like,
and then he was like, "You're lucky
You're lucky we're up.
Yeah.
You always getting lucky. And niggas telling you
lucky,
to your
man.
face that you're lucky.
Yeah. My mom was there too.
You're lucky. You guys are winning.
He was definitely shorter. I
I would
remember.
hate to be
him.
your man at a game, man. This guy's I have to defend you all day.
All the
nigga.
time, bro.
Yes.
That's me. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Niggas try to fight me every day.
What?
And then her man, niggas trying to do. I gotta defend her every day.
Oh my God.
He likes to
Guard
fight, so it's cool.
Makes sense.
That works.
Imagine he doesn't like
He
to
doesn't
fight.
like to.
He's just really good at it, so she's like, oh, he likes it. That's so crazy. Oh my God. The biggest news of the Super Bowl by far was Beyonce.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
Beyonce, she let Usher have his time, do his little halftime show.
Immediately after.
First commercial break into the third quarter.
Beyonce.
Beyonce's Verizon commercial
That the
comes
people
up.
Oh, okay,
she
She
that
got
one.
cheated.
paid.
Yeah.
She got paid $30 million. People saw it about 2 days before. The guy
tease.
from Veep. I don't know if you know the assistant guy from Veep. He was also in No, not Curb Your Enthusiasm. Arrested Development.
What was he? What was
Yeah,
his name?
he basically is standing beside a horse that's like the Renaissance horse from the album cover, and so people are like, "That's odd."
And it marked 211.
Yeah, and then there was a lemonade stand, just a picture of a lemonade stand, and people are like, "Oh, this is definitely Beyonce, right?" And so everyone's anticipating this commercial. Before halftime, blogs start tweeting it like crazy. Beyonce's Verizon commercial will be up in the third quarter. So the video, as soon as the halftime show finishes, first commercial, Beyonce's Verizon commercial. In the commercial, she's doing all this shit. In there was a shot at Barbie. I don't know if people bagged it.
Yeah, I saw the Barbie.
You saw the
stuff.
Barbie
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
So there's a part where she's dressed up as Barbie, and behind her it says Barb, and then it's BEY, like Beyonce. And she looks at it on someone's phone, and she's just like, and just walks off, right? And then the next scene is her walking up to a microphone and saying, I'm running for the Beyonce of the United States. So like the president of the United, and it says BOTUS above her, right? And I'm like, I'm wondering if she, because this just makes perfect sense in my mind, if she had an opportunity to play the president role in Barbie instead of Issa Rae. Because it would make, like, imagine you watching Barbie and Beyonce's the president. Wouldn't that make so much sense? Like, just from a pop culture standpoint, we all know this is Beyonce's internet, you know, those little sayings. It would have just made, I'm like, why is that immediately the next scene after she just,
Let me on
like,
something.
scoffed at it?
Yeah.
Then she's doing that. I'm like, this is interesting. And it's Beyonce. Nothing is just as it seems
Yeah.
with her. Like, there's always some sort of symbolism that we catch later on or some Easter egg. So I'm like, I don't know. It was just wild. They paid her $30 million for that one commercial.
And then the social media stuff.
Yeah.
Because she posted it right away. That's how I seen it. I missed the commercial because I was working, I guess. And I came back to my seat and I opened my app and it was just there. And it was like Beyonce and it's like Verizon. That's it.
Yeah.
It just takes Verizon.
Well, at the
But when do
very
they
end-
And
play
then
the
I see all
American
that
ones
stuff,
versus the
so-
Canadian ones?
What do you mean?
Because like they have Canadian commercials and then
Yeah.
they have the American.
Well, you would
commercials.
have
When
to be
you
watching the American feed, I think.
be watching.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
even when you have it on NBC or all these other ones, like
Yeah, no,
whatever,
I
they
think
still play Canadian commercials.
Yeah, it's still Canadian
on it.
commercials because it's different licensing. So
So you had to like what?
Well,
so
yeah.
you'd
how are
have
you
to be
able
watching
watch it?
American feed. Like I was watching it online, so I was watching an American feed when I seen it. At the very end of the commercial, there's like a spaceship going off into space, and you just hear her say, "Drop the music."
And
2
then
seconds
people are
later on
like-
Apple Music, she drops 2 country songs.
Oh, I did see that. I saw the end of that.
Craziest rollout I've ever seen in my
Yeah,
life, bro.
has
Like
to be.
her team, honestly, they don't talk about her team enough. Everybody just gives her the credit, which maybe, hey, some of this is her ideas. I'm not gonna take that from her, but her team is
Yeah,
incredible,
execution
man.
is crazy.
The execution is fucking
But
insane.
even keeping it like quiet.
For
Yeah.
5 years,
yeah, there
the
was-
first song, even more longer than that, maybe. No, I think it's about 5 years.
2020, she wrote everything.
Yeah, because friggin'
She might have wrote.
She said she was
16 characters
38.
before, but all this music came from 2020.
Yeah, she says she's 38 in the song, and I think she's 42 or 43 now, or something like that.
Renaissance in 2020?
Apparently,
Who
or at
knows?
least the
Who
first and the
knows?
second.
So essentially, what they're saying the inspiration came from. I don't know if you guys remember when she performed with the Dixie Chicks back in the day. She performed the Dixie Chicks back
At
in
the CMA
2016
Awards,
at the
she
Country Music
performed
Awards.
Daddy Lessons.
Yeah, her one country song on the Lemonade album or
Lemonade.
whatever. So then she performs on that. The racism she gets after that is so bad they have to take the video off the internet. Because people are just going crazy, calling her all types of monkey, nigger, everything you can think of, right? So then now after that, she gets so mad, allegedly, that she starts looking into cowboy culture and country music and all that stuff and realizes that all the roots are black. There's actually this one guy, I can't remember his name, I have it saved.
But I feel she would have already known about that. She's from Houston, Texas. Like, Houston is...
This is what her hairstylist said, is that she started looking into it more. Maybe she already knew, but she started
Maybe she
having
was
a deeper
looking
interest
into
after
it
that.
in terms of like what qualifies your music as country, you know, to like make sure she gets like the certain ballads and the certain like instruments that they might use and shit like that. I don't know, because obviously she knows what fucking country music
she
is.
looks
She's
good,
from
man. This new look.
Houston.
Oh my
you know?
God, I don't think Beyonce's looked better.
She
This,
looked.
I saw it.
Did you see her?
Bro, look at that.
Okay,
Show,
I gotta-
show.
Look at her.
That was her at the game after the commercial aired. They went to a video of her in the box with Jay-Z.
Unreal.
Just looking.
Yeah.
I just hate that. Like she had to be like a bleach blonde.
Yeah, I know.
She's always been
extra
a blonde.
lights. She's been blonde, but she went even.
Oh, and even
bleach
more,
blonde, and
yeah.
it's like,
Is
oh,
it-
now
what do they
she's
call
even
it? Platinum blonde?
Bleach.
Can I see it again?
No, it's platinum.
Is platinum? That's platinum. That's not beach blonde.
Can you zoom out?
Bleach is just the color.
It's just
The bleach is what you
Oh,
do
just
to
that.
get your hair
Okay,
lightened.
Beach blonde.
Bleach.
Isn't it?
Huh?
Beach? Oh, beach blonde?
No.
No, that's a thing.
Is that
This
a
is
thing?
this is
That's
beach blonde.
platinum.
This is beach.
She's lighter than that.
I'm
I
just
thought it
saying,
was
but
bleach.
Let me see beach blonde.
You,
thought it-
you
This
bleach
is-
your hair
this is
to get your
beach.
hair
Oh, okay.
lighter,
So like this?
and then you tone it with something.
But isn't the phrase bleach blonde?
No,
No, it's
that's
beach
one.
blonde.
That's one phrase,
Also,
but she's
two
saying
that
that this is not that. She's saying this is platinum blonde.
Yeah, she look like a holographic.
Yeah, so platinum blonde is basically just white hair, essentially. It just looks white.
it's pretty much It's what's her face, Dragon Queen.
Targaryen.
Yeah, Daenerys.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it Targaryen?
Daenerys Targaryen. Yeah.
Daenerys.
Shout out to Targaryen.
Shout out Targaryens, man. Real niggas, man. Fucking. But yeah, she drops 2 country songs: Texas Hold'em and 16 Carriages. I like 16 Carriages a lot more, but Texas Hold'em is gonna be fun at parties if people decide to line dance and shit.
Okay,
It's gonna be fire. If she could get people on a line dance wave, it's gonna go off. Trust me.
Black
Especially
people
in the South.
line
Oh my
dancing
God.
already go hand in hand.
Yeah, we do the electric slide, the shuffle, all types of shit. It's
Isn't
just-
there? Isn't
Detroit
there a new
has a
one?
Tamiya one.
The Tamiya one?
No,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not new. It's
not new?
old.
But
Yeah.
did it just get
Popular?
Tamiya?
repopularized?
What is it called?
It's a Tamiya line dance. They use one of Tamiya's songs and they do it.
Tamiya, like Windsor,
Yeah,
Ontario Tamiya.
You'll see Tamiya and Grant Hill doing it together. It's actually
Oh,
kind of
that's
cute.
the one that they do.
And
That's
Detroit
hilarious.
does it. Ezra learned it.
I seen that
When
when
we
we
were
did
going-
the fucking R&B
Yes.
party out
Of
there.
course
They
you
were
did.
doing it crazy.
They have the Tamiya line shuffle and then the Detroit shuffle or whatever.
What was it? The Detroit
Tamiya-
one too.
There's like 2 different ones. One is harder than the other.
They both looked fucking expert level. That
Yeah.
shit looked crazy.
So before we were going to my friend's wedding, I had told him about the line, like the Tamiya thing, and he was so determined to fucking
learn
this.
it?
And he had it on YouTube. He cleared out the whole living room, so he was able to use it. I'm like, it's a thing. Like they really just bust out and start doing it, right? He's so hyped to do it at my friend's wedding. We get there, the song comes on. He starts doing it, realizes he's the only guy, and he stops. And I'm like, this was your moment.
It's a gal dance? Oh, shit.
It's not. It's
Oh,
not. But the
oh.
guys just weren't doing it there. Like, if you go
Imagine
somewhere
looking
else,
at him like, hey, yo. That's crazy. Like, yo, this nigga mad enthusiastic.
It's your motherfucking moment.
and so randomly, he'll just do it now in the house. He'll just be like trying to practice.
Yeah.
Yo.
I'm making sure.
Great.
But I think Beyonce loves pain still. That's my theory still.
Pain?
Yeah, because she knows what's gonna happen with this, man.
It already has started.
It's already started, man. They already put it under pop.
Okay.
They're not calling it country.
Really?
There's 2 radio stations that said they're not playing Beyonce. 2 country stations. They're like, we don't play Beyonce here.
We don't play that.
We don't play none of that
jigaboo
jigaboo nigger music.
Jigaboo hella funny though.
Jigaboo's hilarious.
I'm not gonna lie, Jigaboo
They
funny ass.
ate
bro.
when they came up with that one.
Porch Monkey is kind of funny. too.
Jigaboo funny.
Huh?
bro.
Porch
It
Monkey
sound
made me
funny.
laugh.
Porch
Yeah,
Monkey?
when I heard that, I'm like, that's crazy.
I don't really get Porch
Why is
Monkey
the
too
monkey on a
much.
porch?
Yeah, that's what I don't
I
get.
don't
I don't
understand.
understand that one.
A big sleeper is Mulatto.
Yeah,
That
Mulatto's,
was crazy.
yeah.
My bro, he was playing ball in like in Kalamazoo. And
Kalamazoo. Even
Niggas
that.
are in Nebraska, Kalamazoo.
Kalamazoo, freaking Western Michigan. And he called me one day. He goes, "Yo, I just found out what the word mulatto means." I said, "Does it mean like half like black, half white?" He goes, "Yeah, I was letting these guys, like these white guys, they were calling me mulatto on my team.
Oh
like,
my
like cool.
God.
Like I was like, oh, like yo, Patrick, you're like half mulatto. You're like mulatto, no?" And he's like, "It sounds like." It sounds like ice cream.
Sounds like coffee.
Yeah.
Sounds like gelato,
Yeah.
right? And then he goes, "Yo, I googled it. It's like a half horse, half donkey."
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's why people were very like upset
Half
with
horse, half donkey?
yeah. That's what
Lotto.
mulatto means.
But they were mad that
Using that
Lotto was
name
calling
too.
herself a horse,
Yes.
half donkey.
Yes,
Calling herself it.
Yeah,
Yes.
because
Why would you be mad at someone calling themselves it?
because they're weird.
That's so
it's
fucking
kinda-
stupid.
Wait, she was calling her.
Her
Lotto
name
calling
was
herself
Mulatto when she first started. And she had to change it to Lotto because
Everybody
people just kept
bullied her.
complaining. Well, mostly just women were getting at her like crazy.
I mean, it's
every
kind of
time she went
embarrassing
viral.
though. To be
It's embarrassing, but let me be embarrassed. Like, why are you guys bullying me
But
out
it's
of
like-
being embarrassed?
It's like, okay, obviously
that's what we gotta
there's
call you.
that.
I think it's more
meaning-
so they don't want people to normalize calling other people mulatto.
yeah, because there's a history of it, right? People used to say it all the time. Like, I feel like my parents used to say it. I know it was a bad thing.
Wait, what?
Mulatto.
I never heard
Mulatto,
it.
yeah.
Mulatto. I'm like, oh, and then
The
First time
Filipino
I
version
ever
is
heard it was
mestizo.
T-Wire. That's
Yeah,
the
'cause
first
they
time I
had-
ever heard
they
it.
I think I
had
heard it.
The checkered
Drake,
flag.
Yeah.
J. Cole said it in one of his songs. I can't remember.
Yeah,
which
he
one.
did. Yeah.
He said something about mulatto. I was like, oh, okay. So he's like half black, half white, I guess. And then I was like, I never looked into it until it happened to my bro, and I was like, oh shit.
It's like I didn't realize coolie was a racial slur.
I
Yeah,
didn't
same,
either until I
same.
was in Barbados, and I said
Yeah.
it to a Trini person that was with me, and she just looked at me like,
Yeah.
A what?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's bad.
I
What-
was
what's that
what
mean?
It's like a
happened?
slavery term, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's
I
see.
grew up thinking it just meant brown from West Indies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally,
That's all I
Because
thought.
that's how we use it out here.
Yeah.
But like when you're in the actual island, they're
Which is
like-
why I'm so wondering why people were so taken aback and confused when Tyler said she's colored.
people are not
because
like-
that's what they say.
not
That's what they
cultured.
say in.
That's what they say in South Africa.
They
That's
say-
it's just a normal thing.
There's the other one,
Yeah.
the half
colored.
C word that I think is a bad word, like half caste.
Oh yeah, half
That was
caste.
like-
That's the
that's
bad
a
word
bad
down
word, I think,
there.
right?
Half
Yeah.
I just seen
Because
somebody,
it has direct ties to apartheid and all that shit. Colored is just for them is just another way
I've
of
literally
saying they're
just seen something
minority.
on.
So like, what
I don't
about
know where it
Mudblood?
is about half caste.
Mudblood?
Yeah, it's Harry
Mudblood.
Potter.
You don't know what Mudbloods?
Mudblood? What is that one again?
Harry Potter.
So you
Oh,
don't
I
do
was just
magic.
I was just
Okay,
watching
okay,
like
okay.
the
Hufflepuff
TikToks from SA, and apparently a colored geese is a good thing. When somebody calls you a colored geese, it means like you look good or something.
Colored.
Look at this fucking
Yes.
colored geese.
Yes.
That's fucking
Because this
horny.
American went there and they said it to her, and she was like, "Why the fuck are people calling me colored geese
the
for?"
geese
And
are
then found out
colored
that
today,
this is like a compliment in South Africa.
Yo, the geese
weird form of
the geese are
endearment, man.
colored today. There's a Toronto man
To
out
me,
there right
it's
now
like
saying
you're a
that.
bird.
Yo, the geese are colored today.
You're a
Yo, the
blackbird.
geese are yo, the geese are flocking today, alive. Colored. That's
Damn,
crazy.
same.
Geese.
So yo, okay, a coolie person.
Wait. Did he say geese?
Oh,
Okay,
man.
so a coolie person is an unskilled laborer or porter, usually in or from the Far East, hired for low subsistences or subsistence
subsidiaries.
wages.
Subsidized?
Subsidized.
Yeah, subsistence. It says subsistence.
Subsistence.
I've never heard of subsistence. Subsistence wages.
Yeah, what is that? Subsistence.
Probably another word for subsidized
Maybe it's
wages.
opposite of
Subsistence.
consistence.
It just means they're calling you broke.
Yeah. But in a
broken.
nutshell, it's an unskilled laborer.
Give you the scientific term.
So you know, so I don't
Give you
know.
the medical definition.
So you know how like coolies were considered like, or like brown people were considered the lazy slaves when they were bringing them
Did
over.
not
on
know
the
that.
boat?
didn't know that
Yeah.
either.
So coolies, that's why they call coolies. I know this because I did
Russell Peters
research.
special?
No. There was a.
I hurt my back.
Whitby is actually the name of a slave ship.
Of course.
That brought all of the indentured servants
Of course.
from India over to the West Indies.
Of course.
It's called Whitby.
And so is Ajax.
Yo, wait
So
a
is
minute.
Dixie Street or Dixie Road or whatever it
Eglinton.
is, Dundas,
Eglinton, all of them.
everything is.
Everything's it's just like
Racist.
when we say that it's
Racist,
built
racist,
on
racist.
racism, like
Literally,
these are the foundational roots of everything. Is racism. Like that was the trend. When they're creating the world, that was the trend. Like that's so crazy, bro. That is so wild. But anyways, back to racism. Speaking of racism,
Back to
Yes.
Yeah, let's talk about racism, man.
he's like, yeah, that's my speed.
That's my shit, man. All
What?
day.
Okay, so what are the racial slurs for your country?
Wait, what?
I did not hear that. I did not hear that went over my head.
It's all day. Oh, go on. Sorry.
I was just gonna ask you what's the racial slurs of your culture?
Of my culture, I think in like
Because you're half Jamaican, half Djibouti. Right?
yeah, Djibouti. Yeah,
So
I guess-
Batiman.
He said Djibouti.
Djibouti is crazy.
I think Djibouti man is actually. Oh wait, actually never mind. I was gonna say a compliment, but if it's the right booty,
Yeah.
female.
It's not Djibouti, it's Djibouti.
It's Jesus' butt.
That's wild.
I'm stupid.
Ja! Rastafari.
you said Astafari?
He said Rastafari.
Oh shit! I thought you said Astaf like combined Astafurlah.
That's
Rastafari.
crazy.
Astafari.
Yo, when I was watching a movie yesterday, The One Love, and they were mentioning like the I and how it's no like they, we, she, him. I'm like, yo, non-binary people should have been on this then.
Oh.
So what do they say?
They say I and I.
They say I instead of like him, me, whatever.
That's how they
It's
talk.
I&I.
They talk about themselves in third person in that way.
It's I
I and I don't know about that, you know. And if they're just saying that, I don't know. It's literally just saying I don't know.
Yeah.
So, like, what if you're in court?
They're
I don't know, man.
they're gonna say the same shit. They're
That's
gonna
how
be
they
like
talk.
I and I.
Yeah.
It's just like
know, like-
Trini's eyes are man with.
Yeah.
Eyes
Is it
are
man?
man. Huh?
You say man.
But they say I.
Eyes a woman, eyes a man, eyes a person, eyes a
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Eyes a person.
I love the way they say purse. Or anything
Yeah.
that has that hearse in it.
These Trinidad videos are giving me some real FOMO, man.
Oh,
Like,
bro,
every
I don't even
single
want to
day,
look at
bro.
that shit, bro.
Especially you. You've been there, so it's like.
It hurts my feelings. I was just talking to Che last night. Just
About
like,
what?
just ask him like to stop posting. 'Cause I can't watch. It
can't
hurts
handle
my
this.
feelings, bro. Carnival tabanca is a real thing.
It's a real thing still.
Like I don't know if you heard that term tabanca. It's apparently the feeling of
feeling
FOMO.
of missing out. Feeling of missing out
yeah,
on
tri-
Carnival.
on Carnival specifically.
Yeah.
So yeah, just and
Looks like you got to go to the gym though. Like you can't just
What?
show up. You
Buddy.
can't just show up and want to party, bro. You got to like prepare.
Yeah.
because we get there a month early to prepare for Carnival season, and you just see everybody running. Everyone's doing the most to get fit because they know they got to put on those suits, right? And then the ones that aren't fully fit are normally the ones that are all painted up to try and cover it up.
Nice, nice.
Oh, I've seen.
Yeah.
Stop
This
yourself.
guy heard paint. He was like, oh yes.
Yeah. Good old paint.
Sleeper agent. Kicked in.
Okay, back to racism.
This guy went to Carnival in
Racist.
1992.
Hold on. Do you guys know what?
Bill
Do
Gates.
you guys know what Filipinos call Indian people?
What?
I probably don't want to know this, but yes, go ahead.
Bombay. Bombays is what we call them.
Bye,
Sit up.
bye, in a bati, boy. Does that mean
always
an
say that.
Indian in a gay man's head? Is that
No,
what that means?
I think that's just the way they pronounce Bombay.
That's what I was gonna say. Is it
Bombay guy, Bombay,
or Mumbai?
Mumbai. See, because it was originally Bombay, and then it turned into Mumbai. So maybe it's them putting it together. Where are you from? Bombay or Mumbai? Bombay.
It was like Beyonce versus Beyonce all over again. Especially they're going crazy because she said Bar Bay in the commercial instead of Bar B. So they're like, see, it's not Beyonce, it's Beyonce.
It's
Like,
not.
Like her alter ego or some shit.
I don't know. Her alter ego is
Sasha Fierce.
Sasha Fierce. Anita Max win.
You know what Filipinos call Chinese people?
Oh my gosh. You're just going to keep it.
Yeah, just let it off, man.
We're talking about race. I'm trying to stay on top of it.
No, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
We call them inchik.
Inchik. What does that mean?
It's their slur with the N in the front.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
What kind of scramble word?
Yeah,
scramble word
yeah,
racism?
But that's the thing.
Brought
That's
the N over. The,
that's my way of
Sound
turning
it
into a
out.
racist
Gurnin.
thing. But
Gurnig.
that's why. Well,
That's how we got ginger?
okay, I'll tell you what black people are in Filipino.
That's how they got ginger.
Black people, Filipinos call black people.
Filipinos.
They call them nugnugs,
Nug nugs. Oh yeah, you told me about this
yeah,
one. Yeah. Nug nugs.
but it's not derived from the N word.
I'm gonna take a T-shirt and,
Yeah.
and make that for
It's
sure.
derived
I'm a
from the
nug-nug?
word sinog.
Nug nugs. I'm gonna bring it to Hoop Dome every Sunday and just sell them. Every Sunday, Nug Nug T-shirts.
Denver nugnugs.
I'm gonna go to Kev's ball run and sell the Kev's ball run.
Wow.
Y'all win the championship yet? You guys are still in it?
Second round playoffs.
How
How much you dropped last game?
was it like a Filipino men's?
This guy, they're fucking donuts. This nigga's Draymond, bro. That's crazy.
It's a Filipino men's league?
But it's a Filipino.
Yeah, they need a
men's league.
Filipino men's league. They need
You know
the
those
one
ones where they never
import.
say it is,
they
but
need
it
an
is.
import, man. I got you.
They never say it is, but it is. You know those ones? They all have one black guy on the team.
Listen, we
That's
could
the
never.
max.
We were never tall
The
enough
max
to make
win.
the school teams, so we got to go create our own leagues.
I rate it. I rate it.
Are you still under that 5'7" and under league?
It went under. The league went under.
They gotta lower the rims, man.
Yo, bro.
Too much dribbling.
Where we used to play, the ceilings were so low, you try to
Everybody's
shoot a
playing point.
3 and it would still hit the ceiling. Like,
Oh my god.
even being the shortest players didn't help.
You ever seen those leagues online where it's a 8-foot rim?
Yeah.
seen
I've
those?
These grown men
Niggas
with
are
beer bellies
dunking on each other.
dunking.
Oh,
yeah.
Have some fucking shame, bro. It's an 8-foot rim. Niggas are barking off.
Whoa, chill
Dude,
out.
Brother.
you're saying you wouldn't dunk on it.
100%.
Yeah, but don't film it though.
Don't post it like it's real highlights. This is like it's like a
Nah,
Fisher
you can
Price
fool a
night now.
girl. You can fool a girl
that's so
still.
embarrassing. Yo,
A girl that doesn't
fool
watch
good.
ball, you can fool her still. Be like, yo, I'm banging it
Not
out
me
here.
though. I got that height R.
Yo, hold on. I think we just got
Show
some
up to the game
content.
wearing the
Duke versus Alicia 1v1. Duke versus Alicia 1v1 is happening. We're gonna set it up. You're gonna get fucking 20, nigga. She's gonna skunk your shit, bro. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna die.
You do winner's ball and he never gets it. He's
That's
always
exactly
checking
what
up.
we gotta do. She gonna back you down. Fucking possession, bro.
For sure.
Shared in
I
college.
throw
Don't play with her.
elbows, eh?
She don't
She
play
goes- she
nice.
goes-
I get-
I've seen Alicia play. She don't play nice.
Why you guys doing
After
this
a
to me, bro?
bucket, she goes
I'm down though.
too small.
I get upset when I play with men. I'm just like, I'm going all
What if I
out.
actually beat you?
You're getting up. You're getting
Whoa!
punched in
I
the
don't play
face.
bubble. What if I beat you? Would you be mad?
Oh!
You'd be sick, right?
No, I wouldn't. I don't care.
Oh,
I don't
shit.
remember the last time I've played basketball.
Yeah, that's true. I remember the last time. Well, no, you didn't play. You were coaching.
What? Yeah,
The
no.
charity game, yeah.
The last time I played was in that OVO
The one we did.
one,
Yeah.
That's the last time I think-
Wow. That was
Like
years.
what? 2018.
Maybe, yeah. 2018.
2018 or in 2019. One of
One
those
of the
two.
two.
It was right
Ball out
before the
there?
pandemic.
Go
Huh?
hard.
I had no choice because all the other people on my team fucking
Yeah.
sucked.
Yeah. They sucked.
I was
Our team was
pissed.
ass. Still.
I was pissed.
Our team was ass.
I like that.
I mean,
I have
Hassan, this guy's no slump, eh?
Real
you know,
baller
this
right
guy's
here.
a
Real
real
baller
baller,
right here.
Like
That's
he could have,
cool,
he could have
but-
made the league, but he was
not
too
you talking
busy being a
shit.
Scarborough
No,
man.
I'm not talking shit.
Yo,
Like,
you must square up with me.
I'm not talking shit.
I'll show you.
He also told me he was great at tennis and we lost.
Oh! shit! Oh shit!
I told you I didn't play tennis.
Too much back and forth, man. Too much back and forth. Check up, man. Check up, nigga.
Where is ball?
Where's the ball at, man? Check up.
Since we're talking about this, your hands look really small. Saying you can't even palm a ball.
Yo, take your hand off that microphone.
Holy shit.
Oh shit! Anita Max win, man. Bad, brother.
In the Kawhi Leonard fingers is going on here.
Already clawed that shit, man.
She got
I
that
was
Shaq
I've been
hand.
looking at it the whole time. I'm like, yo,
looking
his
at my hand?
fingers, your fingers are
Yo, I have
bad
small
small,
hands.
yo.
This guy's Donald Trump.
I'm not gonna lie, man. My hands have never seen hardship, man.
Oh,
Yeah, you see what I'm
no.
saying? She's like triple jointed in every
brother.
single freaking crevice.
But he's short.
She got bare full
Yeah,
crumbs.
he's short though.
short.
He has an excuse.
He has, like,
you
the
guys
same
are like the
size
same
hands
height.
as you.
You guys are the same height.
These are East African, man. I'm telling you, man.
He's
These
got
guys are,
these like piano fingers. It looks like he can play the piano.
yeah,
They're not long though, but they look nimble.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, you block. I see you blocking all the time, bro.
Nice,
You're
man.
sick at defense.
I got highlights for days, man.
I'm just saying, you just can't palm a ball. That's it.
Nah, I can still, but it doesn't matter. I get up and back it, man. I'm trying to guard it for a minute.
Alicia's hands were matching the Shaq
temperature has to be right,
handprint
man.
on the KFC ball. Remember the KFC ball back in the day?
Hey man, Nate Robinson couldn't palm the ball. He won a dunk off. All right.
The temperature just has to be right in the gym.
I know those
and
ones.
you gotta
Perfect. It has to be the evolution
The
ball.
grip's
Yeah.
gotta be good.
Yeah, it was one of those ones you
Those
gotta.
evolution ones, yeah.
You can't be sweating.
It's gotta be the women's ball.
Or if you take a pic, you be like, yo, take it quick.
Yeah, before it slips.
Just quick.
Yo, I told these guys about my thing that I used to do when I go to ball courts where it's just like random people.
I know exactly what you're gonna say.
Where I used to tell bands like, yo, I'm 14, no matter what age I was. You know when a man walks up to you like, yo, how old are you, bro? And you're just like, yeah, I'm sick. So you're just like, I always told them I was 14. Especially because you remember when I was maga.
Yes.
I could get away with that shit
Ew.
easily. Like I was lanky, I was skinny as fuck, and I always had a baby face, didn't have a beard ever. So I
Yeah.
could easily be like, yeah, I'm 14. Niggas be like, what? Those niggas going to the league. These guys going to the league. I'm 18 years old.
Niggas are betting on you at the gym.
Yo, I'm 18 years old playing with these guys. They're like, yo, this guy's going to the
You're
league, bro.
fucked, man. Niggas,
Yo.
niggas really invest in you, man.
OGs are like, yo, you got to stay on the path. Yo. I'm saying,
Don't get too caught up in the streets, man. Stay away from the ladies.
I swear to
Wow,
God,
that's so
I
funny.
swear to God, word for word, don't get caught up with these girls, man. You got something, brother. It's like, holy
These guys
shit.
hit every single one.
I'm going crazy, bro.
They're living their dreams vicariously through you. Just like, please, man.
I was dying, bro. I do that every court. It didn't matter what court I went to. I'm like, this is my thing now. Yo, I didn't give a fuck.
So that if you're bad, it's like, whatever, he's 14. But if
Exactly.
you're nice, it's
but
like,
if I'm
oh,
nice,
shit.
I'm the greatest nigga in the world. Like,
I'm telling you.
Bro,
I'm not gonna lie,
It's your
though.
first year of high school?
bro, I'm dunking. Niggas like,
That
oh
feeling?
my God.
That feeling has to be better than clout.
It's so much better.
That feeling is better
Bro,
than clout. When
all I
niggas
need to
believe in you.
All I need to be asked on a ball court is, how old are you or where you're from? Those are the ultimate compliments on a ball court. Man won't tell you you're sick until they find out. Like, yo, what school you go to? Or how old are you? If they hear a school that's like very popping, they're like, oh, this guy goes to Johnson. Okay, all right, yeah. Or this guy goes to MT.
You're
All right.
a Central Tech man?
All right, because now it makes sense. But if you say
It's in
some
their
random
blood.
school, they'll be, say where? Yo, how old are you? 14. Oh shit. Say words. How long you been playing ball? Yo, like 1 year.
You go fuck up there fucking
Play like 1 year, bro. I was a soccer man before this stuff.
Niggas gonna fuck around and take a. Niggas gonna fuck around and take a picture with you before you glow up.
The
I'd always say
future.
the
You know what's
same
funny,
thing.
though?
Post it, the
I'd always say
future.
I've been playing for 1 year, and I was a soccer man before this,
One of-
and everybody would buy it. It was so funny.
One of my boys,
One of them is listening, and they're pissed.
I don't give a fuck. It's too late now, nigga.
Sorry, go.
one of my boys, he was a basketball coach. Like this is back in like 2013, and me and my boy, we thought it'd be so. He was like, this is at a time where like Toronto basketball it was transitioning from like a community service to like a full industry.
Hooptown GTA.
Yeah, this is like
25-point club.
Northern Kings, like all these like camps and clinics and
Yep.
North Pole hoops and everything. And so
Grassroots.
all these coaches were looking for like the next big thing. And one of my boys and I, we made a burner account for like this. Like we just made this, like in the bio we put 6'8", Toronto to Cali.
Toronto to Cali.
Toronto
With the
to
plane.
Cali. With the plane emoji, the whole thing, and just like posting pictures of different ball courts and size 14 plus shoes and shit like that. And I remember my boy, so we messaged my boy, he's a
Catfish.
coach, and he said, "Yo, man, I'm interested in playing for your team." And
got
then we
so
just had the
hyped.
conversation back and forth, and then we linked up with my boy later, and he goes, "Yo, fam, I got this 14-year-old, freaking 6'8" phenom coming to the gym today."
You guys are assholes.
It's just, and then we get to the gym, and then we message him like, "Yo, coach, sorry, man."
He was pissed.
Yo, this guy thought I'm going to the league. This is it. This kid is my
Yeah,
ticket.
this kid is gonna take me to D1 school, everything.
That is so wild, dog. That is
Yeah.
so. I always wonder what happens with those trainers, like from high school.
They stick around.
They stick
sometimes.
around, man. Those guys are probably like, those guys are vultures, man. To be honest, man.
A lot of them.
A lot of them are vultures. man.
Vultures, bro. They're just sitting there waiting for the next big thing, and
Yeah.
then on the embody, like it's crazy, bro.
Well, they're also like even the kids that they line up for like scholarships. Most of them are like considered transactions almost. Because if they're able to like get this kid into this school,
Basketball jaded me first in this city.
Oh, really?
I always tell people that the first thing that ever jaded me was basketball in this city.
I can see
because
why.
I
Go ahead.
realized it's not. That's the first time I ever realized it's not about how good you are. I did not know that shit. I was so naive growing up. I was just thinking, you're talented, you work hard, you'll get the thing. You'll do the thing. Especially going to tryouts and you're busting niggas' ass, like you're gonna make it, you're fine. And until I went to this grassroots tryout at what's that school that Denham Brown went to?
Central Tech.
No.
No. It was a Scarborough school.
Scarborough School. Eastern Commerce.
Eastern Commerce.
Eastern Commerce. Went to Eastern Commerce doing this grassroots tryout. Little do we know the tryout's not a tryout. It's just to basically work out their guys they already know
you made the
are
team.
going to make the team. So they just brought a bunch of ballers up there to let these guys have like free scrimmage basically. Busting niggas' ass, bro. Like I'm going crazy. It's one of those days where like you're feeling extra springy and like you're dunking everything for no reason. Like you're just feeling extra springy. I was going crazy. I'm like, there's no way they don't fucking pick me, bro. Like there's no way. And I'm watching them call out the guys, and I'm recognizing I seen all these niggas on the team already, or this nigga goes to that coach's school, or that coach is his dad, or whatever the case would be. And I'm just like, I was depressed, bro. I went home on that bus depressed, dog, because like never thought that that's how life would be. And that's when I learned. I was like, okay, bet. It's politics with everything now. Like it doesn't. If there's gonna be politics with ball, high school ball, it's politics with everything.
Were
That's
you
the
on?
first
Were
J.
you
My whole
athletic?
life.
Were you in the school teams or
Have
anything?
you asked me that? So
Because I'm like listening to these athletes talk. I'm like,
honestly, no. It's one of those things that you played soccer as a kid, and then I never really cared to be on any teams. But then I did get kind of coerced into being on the volleyball team.
Yeah.
Reason because in grade 11, we play like phys ed and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And so like I had never played volleyball before. You're setting. So I set all the volleyball players. Do it again.
You're a great setter.
Look at
It's so silent. It's so
You have
silent.
to be on the team. I'm like, yo, I don't know anything about volleyball. He's like, I don't care. We're gonna teach you
I
everything.
do not want to do
And I'm like,
this.
all right. So I just went to practice and stuff. Like, yo, like, bro, my quads till this day are still strong because of that shit.
Yeah. No,
mad.
volleyball was always right before basketball
Yeah,
season, so I'd
yeah,
always
it
do
was- It was
volleyball.
crazy.
I just wanted to get out of class, man.
I
That
hated
part's-
it.
that's why I
Volleyball.
joined.
They made
I
us
was like,
run
why
too
not?
much, so I said I'm not doing it.
Why were you guys running for volleyball?
Well,
yeah,
they wanted me to try
suicides.
out. I never played, But I just
We did
looked.
suicides,
I
but not
looked
like
at I looked at the practice and I seen them doing laps and I'm like, nah,
we were
bro.
doing laps.
I run enough
super
for
wild.
I run enough for basketball. I hate running. Like
It's weird that they made you guys run.
even with
because-
track, because I was gonna do jumping stuff.
Oh, that's one thing I wasn't gonna do.
and they just had us running all the time, and I'm like, I am not doing this.
Yeah, no,
I hate running.
before high school, track is just track and field day. You made a team.
Yeah.
Might do one practice,
No,
and then
we had
the
practice.
track and field day. Talking about my school, I don't know about anybody else.
No,
we
yeah.
had track and field day. You had like one practice to get your jerseys and shit, and then he's like teaching you techniques, and then after that you just go to the meet, and that was it.
Yeah,
And
no, you
then
were lit.
when we get to high school, practice every day. I'm like, to run?
Jesus Christ.
I have to practice to run? I'm good.
ABC forms. and shit.
This was middle.
I made the track and field team, but it was only because no one tried out. So there were like 3 people that made the team, and I was one of them.
You're like
my
that
God.
Somali
Right?
runner?
Far from the opposite end of the spectrum. Okay, so there's this thing in Scarborough, Thompson Park Run. They do this track and field run for all the schools in
Yep,
Thompson Park.
I did it.
and I remember
Cross country?
cross country.
Yeah,
so I was
through
like,
the
all right.
woods.
I'm like, you know what? It's grade 8. It's probably gonna be the last team I'm gonna be on because once you go to high school, the real athletes come out, right? So I'm like, all right. I just want to know what it feels like to be in first place. Even for a second, I just want to know what it feels like. So when they shot the gun,
You sprinted.
I sprinted out the gate. I was like, oh!
Everybody's looking at him like, idiot.
So, and I'm like running. I'm like, yes. And for 10 seconds, I felt what it felt like to be in first place. And I looked back, and once I looked, I just saw all these people running. I was like, yeah, go ahead, just go ahead. And after that run, like I just stopped because I was so tired and gassed. Everyone started running so fast. They ran so far ahead of me that when I started running, I was like, where's everybody? I lost my way. I didn't know where the rest of the trail was going because everybody has someone to follow.
Oh my God.
So I'm walking now. I'm just walking. You know, I was like, and I see these other 2 guys just kind of like looking around and shit. They're like, I'm like, you guys lost too? They're like, yeah. I'm like, all right, let's try and find a way to the finish line together.
These guys ran across the finish line holding each other's hands.
As we're walking to
We're
the
all
finish
winners.
to the finish line, all we hear is like, hurry, come on, and we're like, why? We know we're last, right? And then we turn around and it's the girls running for the finish line. The girls already had started the race. The boys' race ended, and these girls are now running to the finish line. And we're like, oh shit! And we're trying to beat the girls to the finish line.
Did you guys lose?
We still lost, bro. They crossed the line before us, and me and these 3 guys were 122nd, 23rd, and 24th out of the fucking 100.
Oh my God.
There was 125 people. One person just dropped out and left. Okay, nurse
saying
took
dropped
him away. I
got
got lapped by the girls' race that happened after
Bro,
the boys'
these
race
guys
finished.
didn't even look for you guys.
All right,
Those
carry on.
boys are as good as dead. Get the girls.
We're not waiting for these 3 guys. Start the
Those
race.
boys are as good as gone.
Imagine the 2 guys you're with, they trip you. they cross over the line.
Hey, all I know is I wasn't last. I was 122nd.
Well, high school track meets were lit because it was just mad. It felt like a conference.
Yeah, no.
There was my high
I
school.
feel
had
like you're a jumper.
No, I thought I was, to be honest. My bounce didn't kick in until like I was like in my
Okay.
18 or something like
So
that.
no
But I was
long
doing, man. They had me doing long distance shit, man.
He's like, he's
That's
African.
racist.
Let him run.
That's racist
You're right,
as
man.
fuck.
Yeah, but you know what's funny? I went to high school with this guy. He was like a 100 runner, like phenom. His name's like Marlon Layla Allen. He's mad funny. Him and I together, it was a deadly combination because we were probably the youngest people on the track team. But he has like a crazy laugh, and I was just like an instigator for his shit.
Yeah.
So the man, there was some hood nigga man who was on the track team, but he's just mad confident. He just wants to show the youngins like that he's a guy.
Yeah.
And he was in for the 100. And the whole time we were on the bus, he's like, yo, you already know. Because, like, Marlon, he's, like, sponsored by Nike, that type beat. So,
One of those.
yeah, but this nigga, he got braids on, the do-rag on and everything. He's like, yo, you're not even, like, a real nigga to me, man. I'm like, I could beat your record. What, 9? What do you do? What are you running?
10-9?
Yeah, 10-9, some shit like that. He's like, I could do that. No. in my sleep. And so at this time in high school, I used to run around with my camera all the time and just record things for the sake of just memorabilia. And we had the tent set up, and I'm recording the dude. He goes, "You guys are some bitch ass niggas, man. You guys can't earn me. I'm about to break a world record today. I'm gonna break a world record." So I run over to his heat. Right, his heat is about to start, and mind you, this guy is not equipped to run the 100 at all. The man is wearing ball shorts. He's wearing ball shoes. Of course. He's
No
wearing
cleats.
his do-rag.
No cleats.
No cleats. Fam, everybody is
Cleated up,
everybody
Speedos.
cleated up, speedo. Fam, he has
This
blocks.
guy's in ball shorts. Some fucking
That's
Exco shorts.
wild. Not the
Nigga, some Exco shorts and a tall tee.
Yo, no, he's wearing a white beater, fam.
Yes. Yes.
He's wearing a white
Oh
beater.
my God.
Please tell me he ran like the Somali guy.
Please tell me you won.
They sent to the,
I think yo, this story almost got me killed, man. The man was gonna shoot me after this. Take this shit. I swear to God. He might shoot me for telling this story, but it's actually so funny. So the heat's about to start. The man has like the sticker on his wife beater and everything like that.
His number.
He has his number on his wife.
This is crazy.
I'm recording him and shit. He's looking in the camera like, you already know like I'm about to break this record.
His shorts are down. His boxers are showing.
Fam, if I tell you, I'm not lying, man. The man is, he's about 4'11", maybe 5'1", and his shorts are like, this is that era when the shorts are coming
Come
down
to the
here.
shorts. Yeah, to the knees. Oh my God.
And so there's
he was a real Cat Williams. Huh?
Facts.
the man, everybody, if you look in his heat, everybody's like has blocks set up and they're setting up the blocks.
jeez.
He had the blocks. He didn't know how to set it up,
So
so
he just put his feet
he
on the
moved
ground.
it to the side. He moved the blocks to the side, and he went and he crouched down. like, put his hands on the thing. Right? And I'm like, what are you doing that for? You're not using blocks. And so you know how like when you're doing the 100, it's straight,
Yeah.
right? But on
Oh
certain
my.
tracks, the lines intersect.
It's a little turn. Yeah,
there's
yeah,
a
yeah,
turn
yeah,
and
yeah.
The lines intersect. So now I'm recording from the stand.
He went off lane.
So I'm recording from the stands, and I'm hanging out with like I guess a bunch of other people that are supporting a dude from that's in his heat. So I'm recording it, and it goes on your marks, get set, go. The man runs like as soon as the race starts, bow. He turns right. He goes into 3 people's lanes. And I remember
Violation.
I'm watching the video and the video is just shaking because I'm laughing so much. I'm laughing so much. And I remember like there was a guy who was in that heat who was wearing like high top Air Force One.
Oh my God.
But this guy, mind you, this guy was from like Maple Ridge. It was like a slow school. Like they have like stop signs in the hallway and shit.
Oh my God. Stop signs in the hallway
Need some.
is fucking insane.
Slow down.
That was
Stop signs in the hallway is nuts. They gave out helmets at the school. All right, I got you.
And so the man, so now that he's already been disqualified within the first 10 meters, for the first 10 meters, he's already disqualified, and he realizes this. But I kid you not,
dying.
I'm not lying. And so now, I kid you not, everybody has already like the everybody but my boy and the Indian dude
Air
with
Forces
the flipping
guy.
Air Forces. They're going head to head. They're fighting for last place. And I kid you not, this guy has the most confidence I've ever seen in my life. He looks back at the Indian dude and he's busting one of these. And he's looking back at him.
Too focused on the wrong thing.
And I'm just laughing. I remember I was recording and laughing. And the guy who came in first place in that heat, he came like as soon as he won.
Background.
He came right to his people, them in the crowd that were sitting next to me, and he's like, "Yo, did you guys see that? I won!" And they just go, these white people from like Woburn or some shit. They go. He's like, honestly, yo, I didn't even see it. There's some idiot that ran into your lane. And so now I take this video and I'm watching it on the, I go back to our tent. I go back to I'm on the bus.
He's showing it to everybody.
I'm showing it to everybody, man. I'm showing it to
This
everybody.
man hates you.
I'm dying of laughter.
Y'all see this shit?
You see this shit, man? He goes, yo, delete that video. I'm like, nah, man. I'm just laughing. I said, nah, and I stand behind the teacher.
Oh,
I'm saying,
my
yo, delete
God.
that. And then, yo, he's in the back of the bus, and he's just making phone calls like,
Embarrassed.
yo, because the bus is going back to school. He goes, yo, bring the thing to school, man. Bring it. I'm like, am I really losing it over this video?
Because of a video?
Yeah, man, it was crazy.
Bring the thing to
You
school.
didn't delete it,
You
did
know
you?
he was
Huh?
talking
Did
to
you delete
nobody.
it?
I didn't delete it, but I really wish I uploaded it on Facebook. For sure, like
That's fucking
archive
funny.
it
YouTube.
on YouTube, man. But I didn't, man. I watched that video.
No, he
with
didn't
me.
call anybody for real though.
No, man. I
You
know.
know
I should have known. I should have
Yeah,
known.
you know
man.
those
I was
ones.
proud, man. I was old.
Yo,
I was in
bring the
grade 9,
ting.
man. I was a hell of a.
This caller has no more minutes.
But the guy before that, Heat too. I met a guy who I went to night school with. He was like a phenom, and I was talking to him before. He's like, "Yo, I gotta take a shit." I said, "But your Heat's about to start." He's like, "Yo, watch. I'm gonna come in first because I gotta go so bad." I'm
That's
gonna
his
come in
plan?
first, and then I'm going straight to the bathroom.
Wow.
Niggas
He
won't
shit
even know.
himself.
Wallahi, he lines up on the blocks. On your marks, get set, bow, and like the man went
held
like this.
it?
He went, but he fronted like it was a cramp. So he literally limped off to the thing, and then he went straight to the bathroom. But real man,
This guy's limping.
yeah, real
While
man's going to
holding
the
the
shit.
doo-doo. That's fucking insane.
He pulled a hammy.
There was a man at my school that was dressed like that. The ball shorts, wife beater, all that. And he depressed all of us. The man was so fast. It was insane. It was insane. He's the only one that showed up like that. Just like that, you. And he dusted everyone. He tripped. So the race starts. Boom. Everyone's gone. He's first 20 meters, he stumbles. Drops to like his knees, bro. It wasn't even like a stumble where like he slipped and then he just started running again. He dropped to his knees, got up, boom. I'm like, the man dusted off his pants.
Had time to dust off.
Had that
and
time to
still-
go, boom. Caught them and beat them by like 20 meters too. Like it wasn't even like a close. He ended up getting like scholarships and all types of shit. It was wild.
What was his background?
Jamaican guy. But my brother raced against Bolt, and it was almost the same story. Only it's like way worse. Usain Bolt, his family was super poor, like dirt poor, and so he always used to just wear his dad's like construction boots,
Wow. To run?
no laces
Wow.
in the boots, tongue just out flopping.
That's like
Yeah,
that
this
movie.
sounds like a classic like immigrant story.
yeah.
That would be
Bro.
like, yo, listen, I used to walk 30 kilometers to school.
Barefoot.
Barefoot.
But it's my brother, so I'm like, he's not
Yeah.
fronting. He can't be. He's like, yo, I've seen this man just dust everyone in boots with no laces.
Wild.
Like no competition, not
Remember
even
that
close.
movie though with oh my gosh, Adam Sandler and the basketball one, and
Oh.
he finds the guy from Brazil.
Yeah.
The guy that played for
Just
us,
playing in the
Juan
Timbs.
Hernan Gomez.
Hernan Gomez. Yeah, he played us for us the
Hustle,
next
hustle,
year.
yeah, hustle.
The year after
Yeah.
Hustle, he played for us, and then he was out of the league
Yeah.
in 1 year.
Womp womp.
He was he was very
He
bad.
has another brother that
Yeah.
was in the league for a little bit too.
He
but-
was better.
Yeah, he was the better.
Yeah, he was the better one. Yeah, he should have got the movie.
I was gonna say that for middle school, why we had to take it so serious was because Mr. Brown was a Jamaican man, straight from Yad. You know, he was like, track is serious.
Track is
Let's
very
go.
serious. Yeah, definitely, especially after Donovan Bailey, and everybody knew he was of Jamaican descent.
They're talking about Denham. Oh yeah, Bailey. Yeah,
Donovan Bailey. Yeah. I was watching it. Did you guys watch that race live?
Yeah.
What a moment.
That was
I
a
met
moment.
her. I met
You're a little fetus.
What year was it?
That was 98?
96.
96? Atlanta. Yeah.
Then I definitely did not watch it.
I'll never forget that.
I met Donovan Bailey at one of Wes's shows recently, and his nephew. I played ball with his nephew in university, and so I sent him a picture, and I took a selfie with him. I sent it to his nephew. I said, yo, I used to play ball with your nephew. And he goes, which one? I'm Jamaican, I'm bear. That's a shit, you're right.
It's a fact. That's a fact. Oh, man. Anything else happened this week that was noteworthy?
Vultures.
Vulture.
Vultures.
Vultures.
Sure, yeah. Kanye dropped an
Oh
album.
no, that's crazy. That's hate, man.
Hold on.
I
Sounds
didn't even know that he dropped it until last night. Yeah.
Yeah, no one's talking
No, I
about it.
had
Yeah, fuck. It's and then
He's being sued because he used samples that he never got cleared.
Ozzy Osbourne was he the
Ozzy
one?
Osbourne's one. He's
Who
trying
else?
to page him about, oh, I never gave this anti-Semite my music or permission and blah blah blah. And then everyone was like, "Is this you?"
Yeah.
And showed him a video of Ozzy Osbourne back in like the 90s or the 80s,
Very racist.
saying
probably.
how he's inspired by Adolf Hitler. He's very charismatic, and you have to have a certain charisma to get so many people on board. I think he's quite fascinating. You said all that shit, like literally like glazing this nigga's nuts from the dead, but you're getting mad at
Yeah.
Kanye. Fuck out of here, man.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. Honestly, like I had the leaked version for a while, and then on this one he put out a lot of, I guess, reinvented versions of it. So the production is really good. Features are interesting as well. Honestly, listen to it, bro.
The production's the best part.
Yeah, production. I mean,
I haven't
His bars
listened,
are
so
very bad.
I'll listen.
They're getting worse.
Are they getting
They're
worse? I
declining.
think-
Did he actually get kicked out of the Super Bowl?
Yeah, he got kicked out
yeah,
for
he had a
trying to buy
commercial.
Yeah, for-
tickets in front of Taylor Swift's box.
No, but people
nigga's
said
a
that
menace.
people said that they seen him around the stadium.
But I think they
girls-
say he
girls
got
do.
kicked
Them
out
from
of
that
that
area.
section. Like
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
the
yeah.
they didn't kick him out of the
No,
actual
that's what-
building.
Oh yeah.
They kicked him out of the
and
section.
he paid for a commercial, right? He paid like $7.
He barely paid
70
for
or
a
seven?
commercial,
Seven?
and he made a 30-second. His commercial was a 30-second front-facing camera video on his phone, saying, "Hey, my merch is up. Go and buy it right now. It's on my site."
Yeah, but he made
Go to Y.
he
yeah,
paid
I saw the merch.
$7 million and he made like
He only charged $20 or some shit like that.
19 or 17 million.
yeah, he
19
made
million,
like
they said.
double
Yeah, 19
what
million.
he even paid for it. So
Yeah.
it worked out for him.
It's a genius spot.
Exactly.
Doing just a
What?
low,
Didn't say
he did
he's
a
genius.
low grade,
shot on
low
an iPhone.
quality front-facing camera.
Cost $0 to do.
Cost $0 to do.
But paid $7 million for the spot.
Is gonna stand out above everybody else's commercials
and
because
made
it's so
$19
different.
million.
He's a
For
genius.
sure? What? Who buy? I saw the merch. I'm like,
was
yo,
$20.
this is so.
It doesn't matter.
Everything was $20.
It's Kanye.
Yeah. Yeah, he.
So you bought some?
He's
I
going
just
to.
closed the tab. actually. I
I'm
just
telling
closed
you,
the
there
tab
are so
of
many
it.
people that, especially like when
I
we talk
wanted to
about
see what it
Travis
was.
fans, like Travis fans and Kanye fans are like one and the
Yeah,
same.
especially for merch. Yeah,
Like it's for merch, they'll buy anything that's put out.
yeah.
It doesn't matter what it looks like.
I have like
They're just buying it.
so
They need
many
it.
Travis
Are you
shirts.
talking about like the Asian? Is it like the high piece ones? Like those guys?
Kind of. It's more like the
No,
Supreme
it's white
guys.
boys too.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of sneakerheads because he naturally got all the sneakerheads and fashion blog fashion guys in the early days. All of them are his like disciples, man.
Disciples.
Trust me, it's him and Tyler, bro. Tyler had his wave of kids that dressed like him as well. Wiz Khalifa, I think, is probably the least spoken about fashion influence in hip hop
Outside of
history.
camo shorts, what else did he do?
Camo shorts, the blonde patch in their hair.
That's true.
The fucking
fox fur?
what's it called? The
Foxtail?
tails, the
Yeah.
foxtails.
Foxtail, absolutely.
He did all
Pittsburgh
that.
hat.
Even snapbacks.
You know what?
I'll
Yeah.
even attribute snapbacks to his era. Like it might not be
Yeah.
him specifically,
It was a lot of them.
but it was definitely
Chris
his
Brown.
era.
It was
Sean.
him, and then it turned into like it was a Chris Brown Tyga type beat with
Tyga,
Big Sean.
Chris
Sean.
Brown,
Tisa, yeah.
fucking
Tisa,
Mac
whatever.
Miller, Jerk. Was the your Jerk
Yeah,
guys,
Boys, yeah.
New Boys?
Yeah.
They fostered a lot of that.
You're a
Skinny
jerk.
jeans,
That was fire.
It was Travis Barker.
snapback. Travis
You
Barker
were-
as
you were
well.
a
Yeah.
jerker?
Was I a jerker? Don't talk to me
You
like
were a
that.
jerker? How old are you?
I'm 30.
Don't talk to me like that.
It was definitely
It was a jerker.
Yeah, I had the color.
This is crazy.
Yeah,
talk.
you really try to confine in
This
us.
is
Like,
crazy
you try to, like,
talks.
oh, you,
I'm a jerk.
I thought.
you really thought we were gonna be like, yeah,
I
you
really
jerk
thought
too.
so.
Yeah, you jerk. I jerk too, man.
Nobody
We should
else?
jerk together sometime, bro.
I feel like Kobe, maybe.
You feel like Matt? I thought you were pointing at Matt.
Marlon used to be a dancer, man, so he probably was.
I was a
doing
dancer,
it.
man. I did the jerk, but I'm not a jerker. I wasn't linking up with niggas in skinny jeans making a circle in the middle of the street.
Doing the jerk, like eating jerk chicken. I'm a jerker, all right.
That's insane, bro.
gonna
I was more of a-
Yeah,
I was more of a Dougier still. I'm a Dougier. That was my era.
Yeah,
Like,
you
more
had-
of a Dougie cat daddy thing
I didn't
still.
do Cat Daddy, but Dougie for sure.
Cat Daddy was a
Cat
vibe.
Daddy was a bit much.
Doing that in with a group of people,
I hate it when
a
niggas do
vibe.
that shit. Though.
I remember the first episode of Rhapsody, Tyrone's edition, is when Katrina Smart, Coco, was on there, and Amir Johnson, and they were doing like the Cat Daddy and Dougie.
Oh, Coco's doing
on-
the Cat Daddy on
She
video.
wasn't, but yeah.
Oh, I was about to say that's
But
crazy.
she made. I can't believe I still remember this. But she was sitting on the couch and they were asking. Tyrone asked something about like the influence of hip hop, and she starts going and talking about the most random shit, like music videos and like headbands and fashion, and like she interpreted the question so wrong that I was like embarrassed for her.
Oh, no.
I had secondhand embarrassment
It's one of those
from
ones.
her.
I want to see the.
I
I
was
want to
like,
see the
she-
clip.
I want to see the clip bad. I want to see the
the
clip
clip.
bad.
It's probably somewhere. It was the
That's
first
insane.
ever
That's-
Rhapsody.
I think that's probably one of my biggest fears. Like someone
What?
asks me a question and then I go on like a tangent. And
Yeah, that's what she was. It's like,
Or like even like you win an award and you do like an embarrassing speech. That was,
That's the speech one is the
the
worst.
speech one is the craziest.
Speech one is the worst. Cause you're naked up there. There's there's nothing to save you. You can't edit this. You can't do nothing. It's over. Yeah, no, that would be embarrassing.
Especially when they want you to feel it. And then you're trying to make the
whoa.
crowd feel something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm right, guys. I've seen those ones. It's pain.
That is fucking pain. That's like seeing
And then you got to take your seat again.
comedian do that. When you see a comedian do that shit's crazy.
Oh man, I've seen niggas do monologues.
When they want that crowd participation and everybody just sits there like. He's like, I asked you a question. That's just crazy, bro. Watching comedians get mad at the crowd is one of my favorite things. Like, a bomb is a bomb. I'm always gonna. It's whatever. You know. Especially if I've seen you do well before, I don't really give a fuck. Like whatever. It's when they get mad at the audience. That's when I start laughing. When this guy got mad at the audience in Twilight, was it
Twilight?
Zeus?
Yeah, it was Twilight.
It was Twilight,
this guy-
right? We were
Twilight was fun.
dying.
Remember when
Twilight
Jay Martin, that show in Scarborough at that restaurant?
Oh,
with
yeah.
the birthday, with the fucking birthday table?
Yeah, first of all, let me
Birthday
tell
table
you,
was giving you shit.
Yeah, the birthday table was giving shit. First of all, it was a comedy show where the
First table is 20, a group of 20,
a
which
group
is
of
horrible.
20, but they're all facing each other.
Yeah.
It's like a dining
The table is like it's one of these long tables where they're just on the sides of it, and then not even just that, the lights are on. Okay, all the lights are on. It's high ceilings. Around the corner are rowdy Guyanese men playing pool that are drunk off their face and yelling.
I went to the side. I was like, "Hey guys, do you mind? Is that why y'all keep us down?" I was like,
Never mind. As you were, boys.
If you'd like to, it's like,
And the stage is high, man. Like I'm already tall.
Yeah,
as it
the
is.
stage high
I look
as
like
shit.
a fucking titan, man.
Yeah, the stage is tall as fuck. It's like one of those. People don't realize how much conditions have to be right for
Is the
comedy
room
to
dark or is
do
it
well.
lit? Like,
No, the room
No,
was
every light
man.
was on.
It was so light, man.
Every light.
I saw this girl. This girl was smiling at me. I could count all 32 of her teeth, man.
Shit was
Whatever,
it was
34,
light,
how
bro.
many? I was
I
like,
don't know.
what was even worse? It was so
Lot
bright that you
count.
could see the anger and disdain of this one dude in the front that just would not laugh.
Yeah, there's this one guy who was just giving him the
Yo,
hardest time.
I know exactly what the back of his head looks like to this day.
Because he turned around and
right?
didn't want to watch him.
Yo, yeah. I'm looking at the back of the man's head.
Man
The
turned
had
his
the whole-
physical body, bro.
But
what'd
the
you
funny
do?
thing is, that's not the first
Right,
time
I
that's
Bust
happened to
everybody
him.
out.
Yeah, so, yo, you guys suck, man.
This guy started going off on him. I was dying.
You guys are no fun, man. That's what I really be doing that. I did that. I got booked for like a corporate event with these these real estate agents, and I told the guy
They're
who
fucking
booked
stuck
it.
up.
Once I hear a corporate event, I'm
Well,
already
first,
like,
it was a corporate event, but the guy that I knew, the guy that booked me he's a homie and he's in like a wheelchair. That I mean, it has nothing.
Why's
to,
that funny? What the fuck? He's a homie. He's in the wheelchair. He's got
The man's in a wheelchair and stuff like that. He goes, yo,
yeah, you're fucked. You
Yeah.
are fucked, man.
to be funny, but the funny part is that he told me he was standing on business.
Metaphorically.
Metaphorically,
Symbolically.
symbolically.
Yeah.
You know?
There's just so many things came to my head in that moment when you said he was in a wheelchair. Just all the stupid puns, like, oh yeah, so y'all,
but he told
how'd
me, he's
y'all
like,
roll
yo,
to the event?
He's like, what do I need to make the
was
show
rolling dirty.
like good, like this experience good for you? I said, brother, just make sure that they're in chairs. You know, I have a little platform, and the mic is, the mic is good enough so I can have people's undivided. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He goes, okay, perfect, I got you. I show up to the flipping.
See,
I caught it too.
He's dying at you.
because I'm still thinking of more.
Are you watching him unpack the wheelchair?
Yeah, 'cause you're like,
Especially when you
right,
said,
people have to be in chairs.
then make sure they're all in chairs.
We're finished. We're done.
Your boy in a wheelchair was trying to hire you to stand up.
We are children. We are children on this podcast. Make sure they're all in chairs. She died.
I've never seen Elisa laugh like this. Yeah! It's actually going to be explosive. Explosive. Yeah! Alicia laughs at comedy.
It's dark comedy. She loves dark comedy. Anything dark, she gonna die.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
I haven't seen you this run of my life. All right, come on. Take a seat. Take a seat.
And so I get there, fam. Nobody's in chairs.
Except your boy.
Yo, nobody's in chairs. The mic, there's a stage, there's a platform, there's a microphone, but everybody's standing by the bar. There's a bar.
Oh my god, that's the worst.
So Nima was on the show too. Nima was on the show.
Nima Naz, friend of the show. He's been on the show before.
Nima Naz is on the show, and he's kicking it off, and I'm watching them, man. These guys are not giving him the time of day.
No
man.
energy.
No energy. They're also throwing like they're giving him like dance monkey vibes, you know, where it's like, yo, do that impression, fam. They're making requests.
No.
They're making requests. Yo,
How do you
that thing in-
request a comedian? That's
Yeah.
weird.
They're just yelling it out.
Yo, do the accent. Now do that. I'm like, yo, what the?
See why I don't
So-
do that shit, bro? This is
So I'm activated now.
Dog.
I see these niggas. So
Yeah.
I'm like, yo. So as
I'm
soon as
going up.
I'm going up there. I
Yeah.
said, yo. First thing I said, yo, you guys are the ugliest real estate agents I've ever seen in my life. Where are the bad ones I see on my For You page? I'm seeing bare Indian
selling
dudes, man. I'm trying to see a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a bunda in front of it, man.
some Djibouti in there,
some
man.
Djibouti. I'm like, yo, what's going on? I'm started ripping on these guys. I'm just like, yo, this is shit. And I said, yeah, man. I should have known better, man.
Okay, but is that doing well? Though?
These guys aren't even sitting in chairs. Though I said I should never listen to. That's why I never trust niggas in wheelchairs, man. The man. I said that.
Did they laugh?
They're laughing because they know the guy I'm talking about. They know the guy. I told him. I said, yo, the man said he'd be sitting front row. The only man in the chair is not here.
Wow.
I was cheesed.
That's
man.
hilarious.
And I was supposed to do 30 minutes. And when I'm pissed,
Oh no.
I go
30
over
minutes.
it.
Yeah.
I was on there for 45 talking
You're
shit,
pissed.
man.
Every
I was-
time you go over.
Yeah, everyone. I was like, yo, that nigga has a hair try. I'm trying to stop talking till your shit kicks in. Yeah, I'm going in. I'm just
That's
talking.
hilarious.
Yeah, man.
Now, are people laughing or no?
Yo, honestly, that had all you
It's a
needed-
mix of shock and
all-
laughter.
yeah, there's like honestly, there was at least there's at least a dozen and a half separate conversations just happening behind the 6 people were giving me peace of mind, and that was it. That's all I needed.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
People, man.
Get
That's right.
activated, man.
That's all I needed, man.
Yeah, no. That's so
I started
fucking
talking to
funny,
them. I
bro.
was like, yo, but how's your day, man? This place is shit, man.
Facts.
I'm like, I leave, but hey, I already
wanna
got
get
paid.
paid.
Man. I already got paid, man. So
Exactly.
I'm chilling.
That's when
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know
yeah.
when you've already got paid, you can go off like
be
that.
like, yeah,
You're not gonna take the money back.
Yeah,
I don't know why though. Every
why I
corporate
would've
gig I've done, they're always stand. They don't sit to watch the show. They just stand.
Nah,
See,
'cause
now you gotta
these are
perform.
Well,
organized
this the
by
corporate one we did
Toronto
last
ones,
time
man.
they sat.
Which one?
The CBC
CBC.
one, they sat
Oh
down.
yeah. Well, I don't even consider that a corporate.
That's corporate.
I guess
It was for their diversity groups at
Yeah.
work. That's corporate as fuck.
I guess so, but it was like a planned comedy show, and that was it. It wasn't like a party where there was going to be
Where there's gonna be other
comedian
things, thank
and
God.
a violinist.
Yeah,
or
when they have
whatever,
other
like,
things and you're like, it's like a variety show that you're on, and you're like one
that's the
comedian following a
worst.
fucking magician. Like,
Bro, they had a rapper follow like a Punjabi rapper from Surrey, or like from Vancouver. The man came. Wallah, the way the guy, the crowd flocked towards this dude, and he
That's
was
what they
just-
came for.
Yeah, that's what they came for. He was rapping and shit. I didn't know what he was
Rapper?
saying.
was
You're
it
a
before you
singer.
or after you?
I don't know. All I know I needed subtitles for sure.
Before you or after you?
After me.
Oh, okay.
Karen
So I was just there.
Ajal.
They had you as the opener.
They had me. Me and Nima was just serving time.
That's crazy,
I
bro.
did a corporate for this sporting agency, or this athlete agency, or sports agency. I don't know what to call it. And
not even.
they had, I guess Westbrook was one of their clients. Basically, every client
Russell
they
Westbrook?
had, yeah.
had
Okay.
these
Every
dudes
single
turned
one was a
up.
black guy.
Oh, he was
Like
he-
most of their athletes were black, and there was not one black person working there. And I just went in on him, just like, how are you guys representing all these black people and not one black person works for the company? You got that one Filipino guy over there who probably does graphic design, and he's like, yeah. I was like, I told you. Like, where's the Indian IT guys? And they're like, over here. I was like, you see, not one black guy.
That's crazy.
To help advise you on how to handle the black
The black guys?
athletes that you're dealing with.
Yeah.
No black guys to handle the black guys?
What are they called? I can't remember what they're called.
Remember the
probably for the
time that
best.
you introduced Sam Mitchell,
Oh yeah.
and it wasn't
Fuck Sam Mitchell.
the right.
Who's Sam Mitchell?
Sam
Former
Mitchell,
coach.
the former coach of the Raptors. I
Who
called him
decides
Sammy.
to talk shit about
by
Toronto
accident.
every chance he gets, but yet works for us. Make it make sense.
We made you coach of the year, asshole.
Fuck boy.
But then we fired him the next year, right?
I love Sam Mitchell. He just pisses me off, man. He's pissed because I love his actual commentary on the game is pretty good, but it's just talking shit about Toronto. I'm not like I don't get it. Like you're
This is a
employed
ring
by
finger, by
us.
the way.
You got you
Oh,
played
he actually
for.
works here. No?
He does like side reporting for the Raptors sometimes. Like,
Oh,
so it's like I just don't understand it. Right? Is it TSN? Yeah.
Does he still have his hair? Like hairline?
you don't know who he is?
Yeah, he's
that
got a
guy
good
has a
hairline.
yeah, he's got a
That's
great
great.
hairline.
hairline,
Good. He's
man.
62.
Him and Mo P. Mo P had a pretty good one too.
He's 60 years old. Strong hairline.
He's 60 years old?
He's only 60. Yeah, man. Good hairline. Good strong hairline. Horrible takes. What's coming up next for you?
I'm gonna be in Kingston, Ontario this weekend, and Ottawa this weekend, and then Vancouver. I'm gonna be doing some of my own shows and just popping up on the DFL festivals with my boys.
Sick,
That's about
sick.
it.
Is the tickets still available for all those shows?
Tickets still available for like the late show is sold out in Ottawa, but there's still tickets left for the early show on February 18th. And Kingston, Ontario, honestly, I don't even know. It's a side mission. It's a side mission. I think they're doing buy one, get one free. So
Bogos.
yeah, we're doing BOGOs,
Bogos
man.
out in Kitchener.
Yeah,
Or
man.
Kingston. Is
In
it Kingston?
Kingston, Ontario.
Kingston.
Kingston's one of those places, man. People ask you like, "Yo, why are you going to like?"
You have to.
But it's just like you might as it's like
It's on the way to Ottawa. Might as
stand
well.
up comedy. It's on the way to Ottawa, but like stand up comedy is like. You ever played like those role player games, and you those RPG
Yeah,
games,
yeah.
and then you finish the whole storyline, but then you don't you haven't unlocked the abilities, all the abilities.
There's
and stuff
little
like that.
bonus spots you gotta touch.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Kingston is, man.
Yeah.
A little side mission.
But really and truly,
Some character development, man. You know what I mean?
money's not made in the big cities. It's made on the smaller side.
Why?
Yeah.
In the States. at
Because
least,
they treat
Well,
you
in
like
the States, I
right?
understand that.
Well,
but-
it's because like they
talk about-
they have more money to give because it doesn't happen all the time.
Yeah.
So when it does happen, they're just like, yeah, here, take the
In
money.
major cities, I just
please
feel
come
like,
back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please come back. You know,
one of
give you a reason to
those.
come. We'll pay you. Just come. True. So you get more money because it's more of a hassle, but it just sucks when you're there.
But it's also more of a novelty.
yeah.
Yeah, I understand that.
Oh, and also I haven't done a show in Toronto in like almost 3-4 months now.
It's been
And
that
so
long?
Yeah, it feels I haven't done a show in Toronto
Extra
since.
gravy show, fam.
No,
That
he's
was
talking
like
about like
November.
his show,
Oh.
like his, like yeah.
But I'm planning a big show. I remember the Idia Mubarak that I
Oh,
did.
yeah.
I'm doing that one in April.
That's what's up.
So keep an eye out for that. That's something. That's gonna be a banger.
Dope.
For sure.
Fire, man. Amazing. Love to see you do it, man.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, guys.
Hold on, I gotta make a quick announcement though, real quick. Well, tonight, Valentine's show. Come to the Annex Hotel.
Annex Hotel.
Yeah, with
On
my
Bloor Street.
My lady Di and I are going to be doing a comedy, Valentine's Day comedy show for you lovebirds.
Puffin
called
season?
Crushing.
I have to
Crushing,
say,
that's
I
one.
love the videos you and Diana are cooking up lately.
Yeah, man.
Thank you very much,
They are
man.
flipping hilarious.
You
man.
know, everybody's been saying that, like, and we just been doing it just on the ones. But I got to give all praises due to Diana because she's the spearheaded. She's the spearheader in this one. Because normally I'm too quick to be like, I'm not doing this. I don't like it. But she's like, no, come on. And then we do it, and then it works.
And you're having fun with it. I'm having fun watching you guys have fun. It's contagious.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fire, man.
man.
You want to manifest anything? We do something called manifestation moments where people just like say what they want, and it sometimes happens. Most of the time,
I had 2 more shows though. I wanted to.
Oh, go ahead.
Manifest those shows, broski.
Yeah. So and then on Friday, puffing season.
Puffing season. Yes, yes.
Come smoke weed and fall in love. All right. Manifestation moment, my friend.
I don't really have like this year is all about. I think I'm just gonna keep all my goals, dreams, and aspirations
To myself.
to myself. And when
I've
you
been
guys
telling
see it,
people,
you
and
see
it
it.
stops happening.
Yeah, before I end up with another acapella special.
No evil eye.
Yeah.
Don't kill me. Thank you for coming through.
Nah,
Appreciate
thank you guys
you,
for
bro.
having me, man.
Yeah,
It's a
man.
pleasure always,
No
man.
doubt, man. Thank you guys for listening. I'm Marlon,
I'm Norm.
Alicia.
and that was the Extra Gravy.
Skirt.